Yo. We got the gain up on this thing. Boy. Motherfucker high. What's good with it, man? Happy Saturday. What's good with it? What's happening? Oh, yeah. Hey, what's happening? Good evening. Better late than never, but never late is better. Your boy had to take a little nap. I've been down for the count today. I ain't gonna even lie. Tired in the motherfucker. Your kid just paid hers? Hey, the notifications work. Yeah, I'm late. I'm late, but I'm on now. What's good with it, man? Let's talk about it. What's wrong with paying child support? Hey, you know what? Because so basically, your notifications ain't working. No, I'm not sick. I've been having I just been having like a hoarse voice kind of situation going on. Cause I be talking a lot. So there's something going on with my voice. I need some tea. I need some sleep. I did sleep. I took a nap. So I'm feeling better off the nap. But yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I saw something interesting. I was in hold on, get my boy up here real quick. Oh man, what happened to old boy Diane? I don't know, wherever that dude was at. Somebody was in the queue and they disappeared. But anyways, so what up? What up, Jeff?
We was talking the other day about auto pay and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, so I'm the non-custodial parent, so I pay child support. Well, the state of Alabama doesn't allow certain things. You got to get a money order. You can't pay with a personal check at the office. You need to, there's hoops. The government's 35, 40 years behind. So therefore, my daughter has a checkbook for my account. That way, because her school doesn't take debit cards sometimes, stuff like that. So that being the case, I let her hold a checkbook. That way she got money. So I delegated that task to her so she knows how to write a check, send it off, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But it just adds another layer in there. She's 16 for the chat that don't know or whatever. But at that age, that's something that we were talking about that the other day, and that's a little layer on teaching our children how to do things, but still guiding them to do certain things, right? So like that's an opportunity that she has that a lot of other bills just don't have, writing checks and sending them different places, getting a PO box straight or whatever like that. But yeah, child support definitely, like you said, at the end of the day, even if the mother doesn't do with it or the custodial parent doesn't do with it as we think they should, as the non-custodial, that don't matter. You're still doing your part as a parent to that child, right? Like it's almost an entryway to being a parent. What, $300, $700, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Send it off. It don't matter. Send it off. That's your job. Move on, and then do everything else that the child needs to.
That makes perfect sense. Hold on, let me get this up here. Hey, what's going on? Hold on, can y'all hear me? Hey, Deja. Deja? Baby's talking. Hey, can you guys hear me? Deja?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Hey, yeah, y'all know I can't text people in the comments, but I thought your questions were interesting, so I wanted to bring you up so you can ask them.
I just wanted to say something because it, like, I don't know, if I was a child, I wouldn't want like my parents, regardless of what their situation is, right?
Mhm.
I wouldn't want to be like the center of attention when it comes to them having conversations, and for it to always be centered around who gonna pay this, who gonna pay that,
Mhm.
who put in this, who put in that, because it makes me not feel like a person.
Yeah, I
It
think.
makes me feel, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I would just want that time spent. Like, I feel like a lot of like families now, like, it's always just like money, money, money. Like, at the end of the day, like, regardless of what the situation is between you
Mm.
and the person that you chose to sleep with and have a child with
Mm.
and carry out that pregnancy with, like, I just think that some things need to be dealt with behind closed doors and never be brought to light.
Oh,
Like,
I think that's a I think that's a I think that's a different discussion. I mean, yeah, I think that's a different discussion. But
we're talking about if men really love their children, then why are they so against paying child support? That's what I'm talking about. I don't think that it's a matter of men not caring about or not loving their child and them being against paying child support. I think that what's happening a lot of times is that the money is not being used in the way that it's supposed to be used for.
Says who?
Says a lot of people who put their business out on social media.
Who? I know who though. Who's saying that though?
I don't have specific names.
No, not specifically. What group of people do you hear? What group of people do you overwhelmingly hear say the money isn't being spent?
African Americans.
Well, no, it's men saying that, right?
Women.
No, women are not coming online saying I'm not spending the money the way that I need to spend it. That's not.
I apologize. Okay, so typically who it is it's men who are saying it.
Yeah, exactly. So
the money is not being spent.
Yeah. So you don't. So wait. Got you. So you don't think that the men might have a vested interest in lying? Because these are the same men that don't want to pay child support to begin with, right?
So you really think that there's men out here who are giving money? So you think that there's men out here who are giving money, not giving money, and like they're lying about it?
Ask that question again.
So you think there's men out here who are lying about giving money?
No, I think there's men out here that don't want to give the money, and they pay the money, and then they say, "Oh, what is she spending the money on? What she need $300 for a month?" And then they lie and say that the funds are being misappropriated. That's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't think it's also vice versa too? You don't think that a lot of times there's also men? I don't know. I have a lot of amazing. I don't know, but the black men in my family don't do this kind of stuff either.
Okay. So maybe remove it from the black men in your family. Don't center yourself for the men you know.
My family don't do this.
I know. I know. I'm saying so.
This would never be a topic of discussion.
I got you. So remove yourself from that. What are you saying, brother? I'm sorry. What's your name, man?
How am I to pick me when I'm sitting up here going against what he's saying?
I don't know. I mean, I think that
that's childish. Go find someone to play with.
What are you saying, brother? Up there at the top? I can't. You gotta unmute. So
you support Diddy?
Who's asking me that?
I don't even know.
So I think that all right. So what I want to say is this. So the instead of you centering yourself and the men you know personally, right? Let's like saying that none of the men in my family would do that. Okay, cool. So how about the women that's on child support that you know? How many women do you know that receive child support?
I don't know women who are like that. Everybody that I see is on these social media sites. Like, that's serious.
Yeah, I believe you.
Everybody that I see is on these social media sites. They give mediocre answers. They give the bare minimum of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They give what they want you to see, and then they just cut it off at that. And if you ask any other questions, you won't get anything from them. It's none of your business. Mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? But you put your business out there. That's what happens in situations like this.
Yeah. So you sound like you're talking about men. That's what I'm getting.
No.
It sound like you're talking about the baby daddies, but that's okay. So what I want to say is, hold on, Deja. Hold on. You gotta let me finish a thought. So the men how do we say this? Yeah, I know I booted him. So first and foremost, you asked, why should a man have to pay child support? Like, and you came up here talking about like a fight between, you know, you don't want the parents to argue over the money. That's the whole. If child support is mandated, then there is no fight. There's nothing else that needs to be said. So it actually stops the thing that you're saying you want to. Your plan would actually create that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like if the parents are just coming together and they just need to, because now you have to have a discussion every month on like, oh, well, I need this for that or that. No. When you pay child support, it's all right. You're going to give me $700 a month, right? And the man can give more, but at least the woman is getting $700 every month, or the custodial parent.
Where are your statistics coming from that show that men are so against paying child support?
Them fighting to get child support overturned.
Statistics coming from?
Wait, didn't you just say that you saw it online? Like
I'm asking him specifically. Where are your statistics coming from that show that men are against paying child support?
What? I don't know what you mean. What? Hold on, wait. Stop. I don't know what you're asking me for. Statistics?
You literally have your topic up here says, if men really love their children, then why are they so against paying child support? Where are your statistics coming from that show you that men are so against paying child support?
Oh, so you want me to like pull up a random poll?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
Didn't you clarify that when you came up here? You said that the only time you see child support conversations is about.
I'm one person out of how many people, sir?
Wait, but
I'm one person out of how many people?
I'm talking about your lived experience. Your lived experience.
Okay, so since all these people in the comments have so much to say, bring your motherfucking asses up here and say something then.
Wait.
No, they sitting up here talking shit and then like bring your asses up here. And then Alabama, you're saying that, I already stated the fact. No, you have to bring up statistics.
I forgot. I don't even got to do all of this. I'm tripping. My bad. So first, the majority of men who are on child support don't pay child support. And when I say that, I'm saying they make payments, but they're behind. Like the majority of women, the majority of it varies.
Let's get into it now. How much do they owe? How much do they owe? And then what job do they have?
Neither one of those matter.
If we want to sit here and say that they're behind, you have to also take in consideration how much the judge told them that they have to pay and what job that they have.
Neither one of those. Deja.
Come on, no, be for real.
Deja. Because
I work in this field.
Hold on.
I work with at-risk youth. It's in my fucking bio. Like, let's be serious. At-risk youth right now are having trouble when it comes to you guys because black men specifically and black women specifically always are in headbutt with one another when it comes to taking care of their child. You don't have to be doing all this. Just take care of your kid. And it really don't have nothing to do with money. Just be there for them.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
So
the problem. You guys do this type of shit right here and you never there. Instead of being on live, be there for your kid.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to people in general who sit up here and think that this is okay. If we're sitting here saying,
is what okay?
Well, people are against paying child support.
Hold on, Deja.
It's not even about the child.
Hold on, Deja. Stop. You're not saying. Hold on, Deja. Hold on, Deja. Please calm down first and foremost, because you and me are not having the same conversation. You're talking about something completely different, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Now I'll get back to. Hold on, Deja. Hold on, ma'am, please. I'm answering. I'm responding to your I'm responding to your question though. You asked me the stats. Now, I personally don't think you care about stats, right? Because why are you waiting for me to present the stats? Why haven't you looked up this stuff? But you claim to care so deeply about it, but I don't think you actually do. But I'm going to tell you right now. So, like I said, the majority of men, Deja. What don't I know? Hold on, y'all. Don't mute her. I want to hear her yell at me.
You're all making up shit in your head. You sound stupid.
Mm-hmm.
All of you do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so this topic is useless. You're actually putting out something that's actually not relevant at all. That's the problem with society. People like you sitting up here putting out false narratives. Okay. Bullshit. Now, run and tell that. You and your bullshit ass crew on this fucking live, sitting up here making it seem like men ain't taking care of their kids. Who ain't? You? You may not be taking care of yours. You might have a problem, but no, not other people do. Figure it out.
Are you Deja?
Look at the stats. Look at the stats.
Mm-hmm. What stats?
You don't have any. You just
no. I'm asking you what.
Figure it out.
I'm
That's
asking.
why you came back to me and said, "Oh, well, let me know what you got," because you don't know. You sound professional, but you don't know shit. That's the problem.
You don't sound professional though.
It doesn't matter if I sound professional or not. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You haven't said anything relevant.
You suck, bro. And so does your panel. Bye.
Yeah.
The fuck, losers.
All right, Deja.
Dumbass people, dog.
Deja.
Can you
Hold on, Jeff. Wait, please. Deja. Deja, you don't know what you're talking about though. You haven't said anything. All you're doing is yelling. I know you just been talking though. You're not listening. What stats do you want me to show you? That's what. Because they don't pay child support. What? Say that again. What percentage of men are custodial? Hold on, Deja. Stop. You can't be a serious person. What percentage of men? Hold on, Deja. Deja, stop. Please. Deja, I am. I know the stats. What percentage of men? What percentage of Deja? Please. What percentage of men are custodial parents? That's what I want to know. What percentage of fathers are custodial parents? You said there's more men taking care of their children than women. What percentage of men are custodial parents? What percentage of men are? That's not what I said. That's not what I said. It's not, but hold on. Hold on, wait, Deja. Hold on, wait. This can't be real. Hold on. You said you like stats. You just said, hold on, Deja. I just asked you, what are the stats? This is a easy one. What percentage of men are custodial parents? You just said there are more men that take care of their kids. I'm asking you to present the stats. What?
If men really love their children, then why are they so against paying child support? Why are you so against staying with the woman that you got impregnated?
Who are you talking about? I'm married.
Specifically, if we really want to talk
Deja, hold on, Deja. Hold on, Deja. I'm married. My kids are in the house with me, right? Deja, stop. Stop. You're not saying nothing, man. Stop. You're not saying anything. You don't know who you're talking to. I'm literally in the house with my kids right now. Like I'm always in the house with my kids. My kids always look. Jeff's daughter's right there. We're with our daughters and our sons all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if I don't think you're talking to the. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know who you're talking to. It's weird.
I hope she's not an advocate for the troubled youth. And I hope
she is a troubled youth. She is the troubled youth. She was mad. I didn't understand why she was so upset at us.
She got very upset.
She got really mad. I didn't understand what was. Hey, hold on. Find you know who I want to bring up here? There was some people in here gifting them. Where is Big Cam at? Big Cam weird ass was in here gifting her. Invite Big Cam up. If he don't come up, mute him from the live. Y'all can do that for me. Poor favor. The girl from New Orleans was good with it.
Damn, Pub. I wanted to come up while she was up there.
Nah, you can't. Hey, man, we got to do it. We got to do it one at a time. You couldn't talk to her. Trust me, it wasn't gonna work. So we just.
I had the stats pulled up, and I feel like this time I don't understand what she was arguing because every statistic literally agrees with her. There's no stat that says that men are taking care of their kids more than women.
Not even close.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I really wanted to go toe to toe with her, but
you wasn't gonna be able to. She was just gonna yell and crash out. I almost think she was a troll.
I don't know. Well, she sounded like she really believed what she was saying. She was extremely passionate about this, which is very weird.
I'll tell you something right now. You know, when people start yelling like that, you know they lying, right? Because the truth don't have to get louder. You know what I'm saying? You can whisper the truth. It's still the truth. But a lie feel like it got to get real loud for it to make a point. Like, oh, yeah. Like, you know, when you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that going on. So I just let her, you know, I was like, that's cool. It was just a lot of lying going on. I let it rock out though. I wanted to get to the bottom of it though. She said she had the stats.
Your prompt.
Mhm.
One of the reasons I think is because they no longer have access to the mother.
Mhm.
And the other reason is they really didn't want to be fathers. They just wanted the kids. They didn't want to actually be father and father children and contribute to them financially or anything else.
Mhm.
So when they no longer have access to the mothers, that's when that fatherhood part stops. Even
Mhm.
when married, like it's crazy the amount of divorced men no longer deal with their children.
Yeah.
Once they no longer have access to the mom.
Yeah. I think the majority of men abandon or neglect their kids after
I think it goes down to what? Only seeing their kids 2 to 3 times per month.
yeah, 2 times a month is like 2 times a month. If you add with married men, this is not because you already know what's worse with unmarried men, but married men is like 22% abandon the kid completely, and like 23, 24% see the kid twice a month.
Exactly.
And then like another 20-some% sees the kid once a month. So that's married men. So you could say like 60% of men see the kids, you know, no more than twice a month.
Exactly. And so that should tell you right there, they have a problem with taking care of their children. They don't want to financially contribute to their children.
Yeah.
So I'm not understanding what the argument was, but I guess.
I don't know who she was defending. I don't even think it was the men in her family. Maybe she was on child.
Well, the men in my family aren't this way. They never know the men. The men say the same thing. They never know the men that we're talking about, which is really
odd. I think maybe she was on child support. I don't know, but that's another story for another day. I appreciate you coming up. All right. Yeah, that was wicked. That was wicked, man. What a way to start it off.
Yeah, I was just gonna add my little insight, you know, because I am on the child support. I do be paying the CS.
Don't worry, she's here.
You know, so I was just gonna add my little sprinkle dinkle on like
Mhm.
I feel like even if the child support's not allocated to the right spot, that's not for you to decide. You pay the money.
Yeah.
Pay the money. Like that's the entryway of like the basic. Don't be glad that you paid it.
Mhm.
It's what you paid, and then what else you did on top of that? Did you go to the ball games? Did you hang out with your youngin? Did you get her school clothes shopping done? You know, did you do the other things that qualify? Because the way that I was explained to child support is, it just puts the money in the household of where the child lives the majority of the time.
I'll be.
So like
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you was done.
If both parents were together, what kind of household would you have? Then they want the money to still be there for that household to still continue to be there, because the fact that you aren't with the parent or the other parent doesn't mean that the child should suffer because of that.
100%. And I honestly think that the thing that makes me laugh about this whole thing is, if the mother of your child is raising your child, right, and they want to use the money to get their hair done and make themselves happy and get their fingernails done and go out to concerts and go to lobster dinners and go to boils and shit, crab boils and shit. Like, if that's what she want to spend the money on, but I don't care. Like that that is irrelevant to me. I don't care what she spends the money on. Like I've said before, the only time it would come up in question for me would be if my child wasn't being taken care of. Now it's a problem, right? That's a different issue, right? So if my kid got clothes, my kid go to doctor's appointments, my kid go to dentist appointments, my kid's going to school every day on time, my kids got lunch money, you know what I'm saying? Clothes, you know what I mean? Whatever. They going to, long as my kid don't want for nothing, you know what I'm saying? For the most part,
right.
I don't care what she spend the money on. I don't care if we make the same amount of money. I don't care if she make more money. It don't matter. It does not matter to me. It doesn't matter. I've never understood the idea behind being like, oh man, where's my money going? It's going to the baby mama. Who cares? Let's just say, I'm saying worst case scenario. Your worst fears are being realized right now. The money is going to your baby mama. Who fucking cares?
Right.
If it just going directly in her pocket, she's spending that shit on wigs, weaves, lashes, makeup. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Like, what is the problem? If the baby's taken care of, what is the problem?
Yeah. Well, we know it's two.
Huh?
It's two things we know.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you were saying crab balls, concerts, and vacations. My bad.
I sighed-eyed when he said that. I was like, okay, we know who do that on Sunday.
I did not say your name directly, but I didn't say your name directly, but it might have been, you might have been an inspiration for that line. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But two wrongs don't make a horse, though. I'm going to tell you that now.
Exactly. That's all you need to worry about. Two wrongs do not make a horse.
But yeah, that's my thing with the, with the whole, even when I like concede to the men's, like, okay, let's say she is taking the money and spending it on whatever. Are your kids not being taken care of? Then that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'll say this, depending on how much money you giving up, right? I ain't gonna even hold you. It depends on the amount of money, I would say, right? That literally comes down person to person. But if you giving up $300 a month, $400 a month, right? And you got a kid, that's one kid. You giving up $300-$400 a month. And she asks you at the end of the month, every single month, for another $200-$400. I think you should just start giving her $800. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, the thing is like the men make the shit more difficult to me. Like if you paying $300, $400, $500 a month, right? Because I'm saying that ain't shit. Let's be honest, that ain't shit for a kid. For a kid, that ain't shit. So you giving $300, $400, $500 a month, and you making this woman come run to you every month to be on. Daddy, can I get in the? Oh, he got his game coming up, and he got his wooty boo. Why she got to ask you for shit? Why don't you just give her the money? Just give her the fucking money, like, before she got to ask for it. But the men like when the women have to come to them and ask for the money. They like that control. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't be giving y'all no outs here, because I know y'all don't really give a fuck about them babies. If you did, why are you making shit more difficult? Like, that don't even make sense to me. I swear to, I do not understand it for the life of me. I can't wrap my brain around it. I don't give a fuck. Those are the babies. As long as she got them babies, give her the fucking money. Who cares? If the babies is malnourished, take your babies. One time. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. One time. I'm not letting it happen a second time. If I go pick up my kid and this motherfucker's supposed to weigh 75 pounds, but they weigh 60, I'm taking my baby. She never get my baby back. Never. I'm taking my baby. We out, right? But if the baby good, the baby living, he happy, she happy, they having fun, they get to go play sports with their friends and all of that shit, and they got clothes and they got shoes, and they, what the fuck is you? Who cares? I don't care if she got a baby Benz off my money. Who gives a fuck? Why? Like, y'all mad? Y'all really don't like, because I think what I want the men to understand is if the woman is happy, then the kids are happy. So if that's the thing, if my little extra $400, $500, $600, $700 is making her happy, fine. She taking better care of the kids. Now what?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, and I was gonna dip out. But the happiness is this factor. Even if it's not being spent directly on the child, it's still being spent in the happy home of said child. So that being the case, a happy home provides productive people, right?
Simple.
100%.
Simply put.
Anyway, I'm gonna listen down from the comments. I got to get the phone on charge.
All right, Jeff. Yep. What up, Shan? So y'all don't want the baby mama to be happy. Go ahead, Shan.
Yeah, I wanted to add this one little caveat too, that you don't get to decide, like, because like you said, as long as the kid is clothed and fed, adequately. I'm not saying do the bare minimum, like, oh, they eat ramen noodles, they fed.
but you don't get to control every penny of like how that money is spent. Meaning, oh well, you got on a nice pair of shoes. Why my son not wearing Jordans? Because your son is 4 and he intentionally drags his feet through the mud on purpose. That's why your son's not wearing Jordans, and he doesn't care about Jordans, but he's got on a nice pair of shoes from Target, or you just got a brand new hairdo. Why does my daughter have braids in her hair? Because your daughter is 4 and she needs braids because we can't do her hair every day because she has a fit. Like the people who are actively parenting, let them make the decisions on what's going on with the kid, because they know. You might think, oh well, you got a fresh hairdo every week as an adult. My daughter should have that too, but you've never actually sat down to try to do your daughter's hair.
Hey, that's a fact. That's why I don't say nothing. I ain't in the house every day. Hey, Suffer said Jordans is actually not comfortable for children to wear. That's for style, not comfort. I'm gonna tell you. Yesterday I took my son shoe shopping, and I tried to give him some Jordan 1s. He said he was like, absolutely not. I said, okay. He was looking. He wanted some running shoes. He wanted like some. I said, all right, bet. He got him some running shoes, and we got him some other joints. But yeah, she right 100%. The Jays is brick bottoms, low key. Yeah, he had some New Balance before, but the motherfuckers started falling off his feet. I don't know what was going on, so I ended up getting him some Ja Morants and some other little Nike running shoes and some other shit, some Wallaby type shoes. But yeah.
If they were doing it themselves, it's about control. Because if they had full custody, they would have the kids in the same type of stuff, if not worse. But they feel like, well, because I'm spending $200 to $300 a month on child support, then you should spend that whole $200 on one pair of shoes. That wouldn't even be smart. That wouldn't even be good money management. But you want her to spend, you want to be able to directly see where the money goes to make sure she's not spending any of it on herself. And so you would rather a 5-year-old have a $200 pair of shoes when you know that if you had that 5-year-old, you wouldn't do that yourself.
Also, if you want that baby in Jordans, you just buy them some Jordans. You can do that too. She don't got to buy it with that money because that's Jordans is extracurricular. $100 shoes is extra. You know what I'm saying? Like Vans is $65 up until a certain age. Then they go up to like $90 when they get into the adult. You know what I'm saying? But like you can get some Vans. Vans. You get some Vans for like $90, right? If you in the adult sizes for the J's, they $200, right? The ones is like $185 or whatever they are. It's a bunch of shoes that's under $100 that's that'll suffice. You know what I'm saying? For adult sizes or whatever. Like that ain't like nothing. You know what I mean? You don't want to send your kid out there to get bagged on. Like that's my thing. I know how motherfuckers be capping on kids too. So I ain't about to just send my baby out there and no biscuits. But that's at that age. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, if you want however you want your baby to dress, pay for that shit. Because they don't gotta dress like that. Like that's not, you know what I mean? Like nobody has to wear, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking polos and shit like that. Your baby don't gotta wear polo at 10 years old. If you want your baby to wear polo, you pay for that shit. You buy that shit. You want to dress your baby up like that, you dress them up like you. That's what you do with your money. But that money is when it go to the house, it go to the house. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? I would never, ever, ever understand how motherfucker I would never understand why men be so upset about this. But what prompted me to talk about this was how and I don't want to. I mean, I got to bring it up in this way because this is what actually made me think about it. So y'all know, like Kamala Harris came out with the little plan for the black man or whatever, couple little things, and then I saw a goddamn couple little videos, and the man was like, they was like, oh, if you want to get rid of whatever, I mean, if you want to help the black man get rid of child support. I'm sitting there like, what? I was like, how does that help black men? How does getting rid of child support help black people in general? Like that's crazy. So yeah, that's what prompted me to do that. But I know a lot of men, not just black men, but a lot of men are anti-child support, black, white, or otherwise. So I was like, fuck it. Let's have a discussion. Far too many men are anti-child support. And it's weird. It's weird. Don't get me wrong. I know.
What's weirder is that a lot of them that are so anti-child support
Hold on. My bad. Go ahead. What you say?
I said what's even more weird is that a lot of them that are so anti-child support either aren't on it or don't pay it.
Yeah.
So it's like they be so loud about
Some
how
shit
problematic child support is, and the women that put their kids' dad on child support, and they ain't never paid or been on child support a day in their life.
Fact.
You're just a regular deadbeat. Like, your baby mama didn't even bother with you because she knew she wouldn't get anything.
Mm-hmm. Sound like my daddy. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what I was doing over here. I'm gonna let y'all hear what I'm talking about real quick. Y'all know I be having examples for what these niggas be saying. I don't never come up here without at least one example.
The government keeps sending me all these messages.
I made a grave mistake.
Tuition and college forgiveness. The government keeps sending me all these messages about, tuition and college forgiveness. How about child support? How about taxes? Huh? How about those forgivenesses?
How do you forgive? Why would you forgive child support? You still owe the child. Why would you forgive? What? Why would you forgive it? I don't understand. Why would you forgive child support? I don't understand that one bit. Tawana said, I just came in. Why is she sucking Glizzy so hard? My daddy didn't pay for nothing and many don't. I'm sure this is not about the ones who do. No, of course. Teresa said, have you seen Killer Mike and RFK talk about this? Yeah, I did a whole live on that shit, actually. Teresa, I did a whole live on that stupid ass, that dumbass conversation with Killer Mike talking about child support. Like y'all doing anything to not pay child. It's the wildest shit. Like, wow, look, here's what I want. Y'all want the government to stay out of y'all business, right? For any man listening to this shit that's playing dumb and being obtuse when it comes to child support, y'all want the government to stay out of your business, right? Okay. So how about y'all do the right thing and pay the shit without the government having to get involved? How about y'all do the right thing and beat the government to the punch? Beat the woman to the punch. Like, I'm not understanding. You want the government to stay out of your business. You said what?
If I wasn't on child support, I'd give her even more. It's just the fact that she got me on child support. She wanted me to give her $200. She take me off. I'll give her $500 a month, easy.
That's weird. That might be one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. I've heard men say that before.
They be saying that.
I've heard men say that before. Like, well, shit. Hey, before, look, she thought she was gonna get more. And then I was giving her $1,000 a month, and then I went to court, and court was like, "You only got to give her $350." She's stupid. Now I'm like, no, nigga. Why wouldn't you still give her the same $1,000?
Because it was so easy, and you was giving it so willingly every month on time.
Why would you do that? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. I don't understand that shit at all. You had you was giving her $1,000 at one point in time. She felt like you should have been giving her more, but that is proof that the court be in favor of the men, because you probably should have been giving her more. That's the thing. That's the thing that they don't be missing. I'm like, yeah, you giving her $1,000. She think you should be giving her $1,500 because she see the bills, nigga. she see exactly what's going on. So she like, yo, you giving me $1,000, whatever. I need 15. You was fighting her tooth and nail for that. You was like, fuck it, take me to court. And then the court was like, yep, since we be supporting men and we be protecting men, you only got to pay $350, $400, sir. Oh, okay. Gavel slam. Cool. I'm only gonna pay her the $400. Why? She needed $1,500. She needed $1,500. You gonna let this court tell you? I thought y'all don't like the court system. Why would you listen to them? Why you only listen to them when you think the shit go in your favor? See what I'm saying? Y'all be quick to listen to them when you think, oh well, shit, I'm getting off easy. Now you listening to them. Now the judge is the end all be all authority on this shit. But 15 minutes ago, you was like, keep the court. They don't know what's going on between me and you. This don't listen to them now either. What the fuck is y'all? I'm not understanding. What's good, man? I figured you got 7. I figured you got 11 babies, so. I figure you got 11 babies and you ain't on child support, so you could be the perfect nigga to talk about that.
Yeah, what's up though, man?
What's good with this, Keith?
Man, me personally, bro,
Mhm.
I would never ever in my life pay another man to teach and structure my kids, bro, raise my kids, bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm not paying. I would never pay child support, bro. Like, that's my child. Give me my child. I'm not paying no system for you to be putting my kid in their education or anything or nothing like that, bro. They work system, none of that.
What are you talking about? That's not what happens. You pay child support to the woman.
And she used that money which all puts my child in the system for the white man to raise and teach, bro.
Your child already in the system.
Right, because she put him in bondage.
No, your child is in the system. When your child was born, did you get your children birth certificates?
Well, see, I'm different than other people. Yeah, I pay for the birth of my children.
No, that's not what I asked you. Did you get birth certificates? Okay, you got birth. So they're okay. That's one way they're in the system. Did you get them Social Security cards?
I'm different than other people.
You're not. Did you get Social Security cards?
I got everything.
So they got birth certificates and Social Security cards. They're already in the system.
Listen, man, would you right, bro, because you ain't let me finish nothing.
Okay, go ahead.
I said my situation is different, right? So when I was still talking, you trying to
Skeet, just go, brother. You ain't got to tell me. I'm listening. Go ahead.
All right, so yeah, I was just really speaking in general, right? About what I was saying when I came up here, saying that me personally would never pay nobody to raise or structure my kids, bro, or teach my kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those my kids give me my kids, and I'm gonna raise and teach my kids. You know what I'm saying? And structure my kids and all the things like that nature of line.
How many of your kids did you have custody of?
I'm not. Say that again, bro.
How many of your 11 children did you actually get custody of?
I got all my children public.
No, you don't.
Even though my kids live with their mothers.
I know, so you don't have your kids, okay.
No, what I'm saying, I got full say-so over all my kids. I got full
You don't.
Control over.
You don't. They're the women are the custodial parents. What are you talking about?
Bro, if I got all the paperwork, I got everything, bro. I got full cut. What do you not understanding what I said?
How do you have full custody, but they don't stay with you? That doesn't make sense.
Because, bro, it's my. Let me not get hype, all right?
Yeah, I'm just saying. It just you know that doesn't make sense, right? I got full custody, but none of my kids live with me, but my youngest 3. Okay, then.
I got look, bro. This is like right now, right? I can go get all my kids from their moms, right, and put my kids with my mother, bro. That do not take away from me still having full custody of my kids just because I'm placing them with somebody else, bro. Or I got them at somebody.
That's 100% meaning you don't. Wait. Custody in the legal sense just means.
I said I got full custody.
I know.
Of
Listen.
My kids. You taking it as like me having care, like me caring for them, like me.
No. Like I'm saying you legally don't have full custody of any of your children. That's what I think. Yeah.
That's just your opinion, all right?
No. I'm saying is that I could ask you the question: do you have legal custody of all of your children?
I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that, man. At the same time, while I'm trying to talk about the topic, like you trying to get into my personal life, and I answered it already. But I've been trying to talk about the topic. You know what I'm saying? All I was saying, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And them women is literally signing those kids over to the government, bro.
No, they're not.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, they are. Women got rights, don't they? Don't women got rights public?
Women have rights. Yeah. Kids have rights too. Yeah. Some rights.
Right? And so she making a decision to sign the black man kids over to a whole nother man that don't got the best interest in his kids' upbringing, bro.
Some of your babies is white though.
But my playing field is a big difference though, bro, than other people, bro. Cause see, bro, I don't like I don't know how many times we gotta go through this, bro. I don't pander to black women, bro. I don't pander to no women. I'm gonna put it like that, right? I don't pander to women, period. All right, collectively in general, all right.
Mhm.
But this demographic, just because we allegedly the same skin color, we supposed to get along and grow and all this and that and the third. No, that shit ain't gonna always be that way because majority of these people do not have subhuman decency. They don't
have subhuman decency. I agree.
Yeah, they don't got Dang, got tongue tied, bro.
It's
They
good.
don't got values, morals, principles.
Mhm.
They not strong minded. They don't got constructive critical thinking skills. None of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not dealing with no. Look, it's not a fact. I mean, it's not an absolute to whoever said that, right? But it is a fact. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not an absolute, all right? It's not an absolute because every black woman don't operate like that.
Why are you talking about black women? Wait. What the fuck, nigga? How you start talking about black women?
All right, bro.
You got 7 white baby mamas. Why are you always talking about black? Like, stop. It's weird. We're just talking about men and women. This don't say nothing about black men. This don't say nothing about black women. Here you go. Talking about that shit is dead. Leave it alone. That shit is stupid. The fuck is you talking about? God damn, that shit is annoying. I'm sorry.
When whoever just said what they said was interjecting, right? Saying like that's not true or whatever. What I'm trying to get out, right? When we're not, and you talk about not saying black women. All right, bro, I'm still go with women in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is,
Please.
What I'm saying is a fact, but it's not an absolute. And the reason why it's not an absolute is because all women don't operate in that manner. But it is a fact because there are a nice percentage of women who do operate in that manner. So to ignore.
So when you got custody of your kids, did you give them to your biological mother? Is that what you did?
I told you all my kids lived with me and their moms lived with me. All of my kids, bro. I told you all of that.
At some point in time, but kids grow. You know what I'm saying? It's a long time. It's 18, 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't do it right off bail. No. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give none of my kids straight to their moms, straight off bail from birth or none of that. You know what I'm saying? We all stayed it together. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't try to correct my grammar, bro.
Who?
I'm not correcting.
Who did? Wait. Who's correcting your grammar, sir?
We not correcting your grammar.
I didn't say nothing. Nobody corrected your grammar, fam.
My husband did, and
I didn't hear him.
The crazy part is like we're laughing because like listening to him all this time lets me know for a fact that this nigga from Detroit. Like there no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like that's the part that we are laughing at the most. I think the other part that I like is that I did not know until today that when you get on child support, I think he mentioned something about getting a complimentary white man with that. Like you get.
Oh yeah, you just give your baby up to the white man. The white man will take care of him. That's amazing.
I mean, getting child support and getting,
help.
A white man in a little gift bag.
Like getting some help just because you get on child support, shit.
Does the privilege come with it?
I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
he got me thinking about putting my babies on child support so they get some extra, get some services.
It sounds appealing. I'm not gonna lie. And to me, it's really strange because like your prompt says, if you really love those kids, why are you against paying child support? If you feel like the system is leaning more towards white people in particular, and especially white men, like if your baby mama go file child support and she gets the child support, which goes to the kids, and then she gets a free white man that's teaching, learning, grooming the kids. Stop laughing, Sarah. That's teaching, learning, grooming the kids, to, I guess, also be white men. I don't know.
Some of his babies is white.
With that.
That's what I was saying.
His baby's already got that. It's called a grandfather.
Yeah. Hell yeah. They got 7 white granddaddies.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the white man he talking about. The granddad. Oh man.
Y'all hilarious, man.
Damn, this shit crazy. Hey, hold on, wait.
I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like allowing a third party in your relationship.
I don't know what you're talking about. Haley said, "This no brain cells, just bullet fragments."
No, he responded
Tawana said, "Lived it says it all." Laughing my ass off.
Isn't child support supposed to be on the basis of if you guys can't come to some kind of amicable situation between the two of you?
No, it doesn't have to be.
I mean, well, for whatever reason, I don't see what the issue is. If you're going to take care of your child, why does it matter who it goes through?
Yeah, because he's not. That's the thing.
He's not taking care of
I don't think you can.
Why would I allow a third party into my home?
You
Why
do.
allow a third party in my home? Well, I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody trying to tell me, like, look, right? Who is these people to tell me what I should be giving my child? How about I feel that how about I feel what I give my child is enough for my child? How about my child probably want to live outside his means? I don't feel the need that I should cover that because of his feelings and wants.
All babies want to live outside their means.
Tell me. Right.
Because they don't understand the concept of money.
Right, bro, but listen, bro, it ain't about the money, bro. It ain't even about the money, bro.
Then what you complaining about then? They can give up the money.
Because it's about, all right, bro.
I'm so confused. If it ain't about the money, then why not just give up the fucking money then and shut the fuck up?
Bro. That shit crazy. So just, man, that shit weird. That's
How is that crazy? Wait, that's crazy? You just said it ain't about the money. Then get the fucking money up. Like, what the, I'm not. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't understand that at all.
It ain't even about. So it's not about the money. So I'm not to give no guidance, no leadership, no nothing, right? About the irresponsible like decisions that it's making just because of what it wants.
Do you know what child support? Wait. Do you know what child support is? Because I don't know if you know what it is at this point. I'm starting to be worried a little bit.
Bro, I said this, bro. Who are these people to be telling me how much money I should be giving my child or paying his mother a month for the child, bro? Is what I said. Who is these people, bro? They didn't have this kid, bro. Who is they to be telling me what I should be giving my child or how I should financially take care of my child, bro? You didn't have this child to be trying to tell me how I should take care of my child, bro.
But you don't like your child, bro. So sometimes people got to step in to make sure you pay them fucking funds. That's what it is.
That got nothing to do with it, bro. I'm not gonna raise no child just because. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil a child just because I'm not, bro. I'm not about to sit up there and make a child.
Why y'all really don't like your babies? Why you don't like your babies, man? What the fuck? What's going on, fam?
Your kid in public school, but if you have the money to put your kid in private school and give them a better education, why would you not? It's not about spoiling.
Oh, I ain't doing that shit.
I can't even finish though. This is the thing, bro. Y'all just want to try to be right. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to get out and get at. No, what I'm saying, I can't finish. Y'all keep always interjecting. I can't finish. What I'm trying to say is, if my child want a Lamborghini just because I got the money, bro, get that.
That's enough. Be quiet. Stop finishing. That's your problem now. You finished 11 times.
You finished too much.
Damn, that's your problem now.
Hey man, hold on. Go on, Kiana.
But it's like your child's not even asking for a Lamborghini. So if you can provide your child with something, right? If somebody says, okay, you have to pay, I don't know what child, how much it would be. You sound like you have a lot of kids based on what the comments are saying. But if
11.
Oh my God, you're 11 kids. So you chose to have 11 kids. I don't know with how many baby mothers, but you paying for those children and taking care of them, that's your responsibility. Those are your kids. So wanting to give them the best that you can shouldn't be a problem. And if she had to go get child support to get you to do that because you didn't want to do it, I don't see what the issue is. You're sitting there.
Give them the best life, but not that they discrepancy or what they feel is you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that.
But you're sitting there comparing and saying, oh, a Lamborghini. I doubt you could, no offense.
But try to make scenarios, right? I'm just trying to.
I know, but why you got to make that be the scenario? Like, your baby not, wait. Your baby not asking you for a Lamborghini. Your baby might ask you for some fucking ice cream. Your baby might ask you for some Jordans. Your baby might ask you for some new clothes, but your baby ain't asking for a Lamborghini. But now,
Right, man, I get it, bro. I get it, man. I'm getting the scenario, bro. I said an individual wanting to live outside their means just because they know you got it, bro.
what is the average? What do you think it costs to raise a child over the course of a child's life?
Like for all the way up to 18 years?
Yeah, 0 to 18 years. What do you think the average cost of raising a child is? Take a guess.
Over $1 million.
Over $1 million plus. Okay, you got 11 kids. That's $11 million. You ain't got nowhere near $11 million. So I know for a fact you haven't contributed enough to them babies' lives. You can't do it mathematically. Mathematically, you're not providing enough for those kids. That's just average. That's not Lamborghinis. That's fucking McDonald's every now and again. That's clothes. That's regular birthday shits. You specifically, you cannot provide for your kids. You can't do it. Mathematically, you can't.
I find it very mind-blowing just because individuals be up here on this platform and because you don't know me or familiar with me like you is with Steve Wicko, who hosted a TV show, or Dwight Howard, who played NBA basketball, and Nicki Minaj, who is an artist, that you gonna tell me, because I'm on this social media just as well as them talking and socializing with people, that I'm not financially stable in life, bro.
I didn't say you're not financially stable. I just said you got 11 kids and it costs $1 million a kid. And I know you ain't got nowhere near $11 million in your lifetime.
I'm not gonna argue all of that, bro. But my money been flipping itself ever since I've been in the business, bro.
Sir.
I don't care.
Are you a multi-millionaire?
No.
Oh my God, man.
He's not.
But this is the thing. He's speaking facts. Okay, I can probably understand why you're so adverse to being told that you're not a multi-millionaire. Nobody on this panel that I know of is a multi-millionaire.
I'm not.
So we're not saying anything that's just not a fact. He's just saying if you have 11 kids, the likeliness that you can raise them at a basic level, all 11 of those kids, and take care of them when you don't have that money, that means somebody is not getting what they need 100%. That's all he's saying. He's not saying that, oh, you probably aren't good enough or great enough.
I understand them saying that like in general, but to say that to like me directly is what.
But you're not. But Skeet, hold on, Skeet. Time out, y'all. Time out. Here's why I hate playing this game with y'all. Because you and I know that you're not that, like, you don't have that money. So me saying it shouldn't offend you. That's what everybody's saying. Why would that offend you? That's stupid. Only a lying ass nigga would be like, what the fuck? Why lie about some shit like that? You can't. Why do y'all lie when the truth will do?
Y'all is on that, right? Because
on what?
Okay, can I finish? Golly. Y'all trying to say I'm offended about something or anything like that nature line, right? Because you said what you said, and all I responded back with was, I just find it very mind-blowing.
Skeet, are you a multimillionaire?
Oh my God, bro. You see, and then you see how y'all steady harping.
I just want to ask the question directly. If you are, I'll shut the fuck up about it. You got it. Are you a multimillionaire? That's all I want to know.
Yes, I am, sir. And
okay.
I'm telling you the things that I've been doing since I was young, coming up, me in school, the businesses I obtained, all of that, man. I'm tired of keep saying the same thing back and forth, bro. God.
Well, you ain't never told me you was a multimillionaire. That's the first time you said that. But
oh my God, man.
Hold on, y'all.
I've been naming the locations of the areas that I live in, bro. Like, if you're familiar with where I told you, I don't know if you remember all of that, man.
I do. I have a pretty decent memory. Well,
can you run it back again? Because I didn't hear it.
That's $11 million just for the kids. That's not considering everything else that's going to come along with that. That's just raising.
My first child already graduated and going on. Oh my God!
Trying to tell me you have $30 million? You have $18 million.
I'm trying to figure this out though. Is y'all trying to figure out where my money bracket is?
No, Skeet. No. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
I'll come to any of you women and I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? The lifestyle that I live. I'll show you around. I'll bring you to ride around with a king. You hear me?
Why you got to do all of that? Why don't you?
I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But constantly keep asking me my money bracket. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask a
question? I told y'all I'm financially straight. I'm all of that, bro. I've been telling you what I've been doing since I was a youngin', bro. The businesses that I done started, accumulated, the first business I had, all of that, bro.
Hey, Skeet, Skeet, I give you $100 right now if you show us the inside of your house.
Bro, man, don't ever mistake my character. You see, this is what I'm saying. I'm not listen, I'm not doing none of that, bro. I don't got.
What are the businesses I would like to patronize?
I'm not showing my face to nobody. I'm not giving nobody my name, bro.
You ain't gotta give us your name, but you gotta understand though something real quick, brother. I'm sorry. Here's the thing that's wild about what you're saying. You gotta you know what I'm saying. I got a fairly decent understanding of money. If you were a multimillionaire, right? I'm not gonna say we would know you, but more than likely you would be, especially you with the God complex that you have, you would be like, I'm a multimillionaire. You would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like you would be showing people. You would be like, hey man, you can get it. At the very least, you would be on some like rich dad, poor dad shit, right? But hold on, wait, I'm not done. Also, even without you doing that, we would know you. Secondly, I'm not like, look, my granddaddy ain't the smartest man, right? I think you and my granddaddy got the same level of education, right? He was very illiterate. There's no shade, no tea. I'm just being honest. My granddaddy was very illiterate, or is. And my grandfather also is a multimillionaire. He is. But it took him, 60 years to become that, right? You're younger than me, and you're claiming to be a multimillionaire. I highly doubt that. But if you are, that's an amazing feat. I respect it. But I just don't believe you. I think that's that's just what it's coming down to. Like, I just don't believe you. I think you're a liar. I think you're lying. And it's the weirdest thing to get online and to lie about something like that.
Man, but look, man, I'm out. It's late night.
Hold on, Kiana. I couldn't hear you. Skeet, can Kiana ask a question? She was asking a question.
I said, did your grandfather have 11 kids?
No, yeah.
He did?
Oh, yeah, he does. I think he has more than he had 6 with my grandma. No, he had 5 with my grandma. My grandma had a kid. He had 5 with her, and then he started 10, maybe 10. He had a bunch of kids, 10 or 11 kids, something like that. Yeah.
So it's a possibility that Great, or I think that's his name, the Great,
yeah,
that you could be that person.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just saying, realistically speaking, to raise them to their full potential
mm-hmm.
is on its own $11 million.
Yeah, like on some real for real shit. Like my granddaddy, like I said, and he wasn't liquid 11 million. You know what I'm saying? Like he had money. Don't get me wrong. He was probably making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, but he didn't, like, he has properties, so he's worth millions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? If he liquidated everything, every asset he had, he would, you know what I'm saying, he would definitely get probably 10, 11, 12 million, no doubt about it. But my granddaddy ain't no multi-millionaire in the bank, got no fucking millions of dollars. Like, get the fuck out of here. And he's 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been hustling. He's been a businessman since he was a teenager because he couldn't fucking read or write. The motherfucker could barely read or write. So he had to get it out the mud. You talking about it born in the 1930s. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, 1940s or whatever it was. You said what?
That's hard.
Yeah.
So that's why we're saying to you is skeet or whatever.
Skeet illy.
We're just saying to you that the likeliness of you being able to provide for them at the highest level that you can, we're not talking about Lamborghinis. We're just saying at the highest level that you can is not likely.
Don't trust the privacy.
And plus, we're talking about if something happens, if they have health issues. We're talking about a normal
school,
child who has really no
college
issues. That's $1 million. Now, if they have any health issues, something happens, God only knows what.
College.
It's college in itself. Or they have learning disabilities. So now you need tutors and all these different things to make sure they live their best life. The likeliness of you being able to carry that fully is not likely.
Highly unlikely.
It's highly unlikely. And that's all he's saying. He's not coming for you personally. That's why he's saying, like, you're taking it in an offensive manner. But also it has to do with the way you kind of carry yourself. That makes it a little bit more difficult to say that you're that type of person. Like, maybe, yeah, you are a hood star. Or maybe you've been hustling your whole life and, you've managed to do it. But the reality is,
but he only 30 something though. He only in his 30s. That's the other thing that he don't understand that don't make sense. Like, even if you've been hustling for 10 years from your 20s and you still wouldn't be worth that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think y'all understand how long it takes to get to that level. Like, that's most men don't make the most money they're gonna make until they in their 40s, not when they in their 20s and 30s. Like, that's stupid.
Can I ask what the businesses are?
Wash House. He's Wash House is one of them. He told me BPG. Wash Houses was one of them.
Wash houses? What is? I don't even know what.
He owns and operates wash houses. That's what he said, or a wash house, I should say. I don't know how many.
Like a laundromat.
A laundromat, yeah. I don't know what y'all call them. We call them wash houses sometimes, but yeah.
Oh, I'm like, that doesn't. I don't think that means the same thing here.
Yeah.
I'm also into construction. I've been in that for over 5 years, and I also got into commercial. So now I'm making more money, and now that I'm in commercial now, and I also got real estate. But my first business that I started from was barber, and that was in at home. I started from the basement and got me a building off of that. Like, I've been doing a lot. Like, I went through a lot at a young age. I experienced a lot. Like, my upbringing, my mentality, all of that is different. And I'm not saying I'm the only individual in the world, but to just be coming at me is just like very mind blowing, right? And you don't know me, you know what I'm saying? And then you trying to judge me off of my, my urban talk. No, it's not based on your urban talk. Don't do that. Nobody up here is judging you on your urban talk. You are 100% illiterate. You are. It's not. Hold on, y'all. Wait. It's not. I want to be clear. It is not urban. Hold on. Wait. We all talk. I'm not all. I'm gonna speak for me. I think I'm one of the most urban people up here. If you want to talk about urban shit, I'm one of the most urban people up here. But you are illiterate. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You struggle with literacy. Those are two completely different things. Like, I'm good with an urban talk. I'm good with you using slang, using AAVE. That's fine. You literally don't know the meanings of words that you're using. You're using them out of context. You can't say them. Like, that's illiteracy. Like,
It says financially and lived it is not a word.
Yeah, those aren't. That's not hood shit, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
It's not because of the way you speak or it's the way you carry yourself. That's what we're saying. It's the way you carry yourself. It's not because of you could be the most.
You say the way I carry myself, and you don't even see me, so you got to be judging off of my tone of voice. That's what
your personality.
What did I say for you to be trying to take my personality?
Financiality, lived it, straight. Well, straight is some hood shit though. I'll let straight go because I say straight on a low. I ain't gonna even hold it. I say scrippers and straight.
I'm trying to talk about my grammar, bro, because my word, everything I say, bro, I'm speaking perfectly, bro.
Are you speaking perfectly?
Oh my God, bro, God damn.
What'd you say, Don?
All right. I find this. I guess this whole thing about the way I guess he speaks kind of feminine about how his grammar or whatever.
Feminine.
Might be so pay.
Wait. Why is that feminine?
I'm saying it's something about like this grammar things. Like, do you know what he means though? Like, what he's trying to say?
No, I don't know what he means.
What does it mean?
I don't know what he means. He's using the words out of context. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to say half the time.
Like, if it was like you and some other guys, and one guy was like, I guess, not clear about what he's saying. You can't, I guess, guess what he was saying. Just like guess it.
No, I don't know what he's saying half the time. I'm not understanding. Really? Why do y'all wait? You know what I find to be weird? Because I don't use feminine as in a derogative way. I think that's weird. But I'm gonna say this is masculine because this is what men do. Men will start caping for a man that they don't know who is clearly in the wrong just to defend a man because he's aligned with them in some way. So y'all like click up like Voltron. That's some weird shit. That's some masculine shit. That's some goofy ass man shit. Men are goofy as fuck. That's some goofy shit. Like, what are you talking about? This man not making sense. You up here defending him? Why are you defending a man that don't make sense? Hold on, wait. Go ahead.
Let's be honest and genuine. Yeah, let's be genuine.
Yeah. That's all I am is honest and genuine. I don't fuck around.
No. You're doing the most right now. But let's be real.
Who doing the most right now?
I'm saying like right now you like always about like me I guess doing like caping or whatever. Like how am I caping for something that's like basic?
What are you cape? What do you mean? You're not. What's basic? What are you talking about? This dude is up here lying. You're caping for a fucking liar. Why are you doing that? That's weird. No, Ski. No. See, and this is what y'all do. Y'all act like y'all understand each other when y'all don't. You don't know what the fuck he's saying because I don't know what he's saying. Neither one of y'all know what y'all be talking about.
I'm saying if one guy is trying shit to you, tell him to say it again. Like say that one more time. You feel me?
We do that to him, and he gets highly offended.
You're dragging it. You're dragging it.
I'm not. I let him say the stupid things. Don, hold on. I'm about to stop this right now. I really don't even care about that. Do you have a point you want to make?
I don't know.
Okay, please. Let's make that point.
I believe, that a child should be raised under a father's guidance.
Why?
Any child, whoever it's why?
At what age?
What do you mean, what age?
At what age?
Any age. I feel like.
Okay, hold on, wait. I got it. Wait. At any age. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, we're gonna take it. Don, we're gonna take it step by step. So at any age. So how do you know of any men that can breastfeed children? Any males that can breastfeed children?
No.
Okay, so why the fuck would you get at least the first 2 years the child should be breastfed? That gives the child the best possibility at growing up healthy. No. Ain't no but what about. Don't glance over that one. No, but you already done, because what you said was stupid from the gate. You said that at any age, men should guide the children. At 1 day old, at 6 months old? I'm not worried. I'm just telling you your point is already cooked. But go ahead, I'm listening.
A child needs 3 things: a healthy environment,
Mhm.
upbringing, and education. That requires a healthy also surrounding. If that child's surrounding isn't, of proper, quality, who does that? Who overlooks those things? The father's role is to preside, provide, maintain, and sustain.
Who told you that?
My father, my dad. And I'm trying to tell you is that a father can overlook those things, can oversee those things. So he may not be able to breastfeed the child, but he can tell, what's right and what's wrong.
A woman can do that too, and she can breastfeed the child. That's why the woman will be better for the child when they're 1 year old.
The women are sensitive, they're emotional. So
no, men are emotional. You're being emotional right now because you're lying. See, you know the part about emotion that you hold on, wait, Don. Hold on. You see how you can't let Don. Hold on. Do you see how you can't let people talk? That's emotional. So men, see how the women are muted up and they're all quiet and they're waiting on their turn to speak? See? Okay. See how the men can't control themselves? That's what I'm saying. That's emotional.
I'm saying public.
Yes.
If it were, face to face, would you be, you're a liar, like just a liar?
What are you saying?
Say it to my face.
I would tell you was a liar to your face, yeah.
Really?
If you was lying to me, if you were lying to, look, hold on. I want to be clear. If me and you were having this conversation face to face, right?
Yes.
And you were lying to me the way you are now, I would call you a liar to your face. Why wouldn't I? The fuck? What you gonna do about it? Like, I'm not understanding. What's gonna change?
If I'm being a blatant liar, then yes, you can say, but
you are being a blatant liar. I already clocked your lie. You said that at any age, men should guide the children. I said, well, wait, but they can't breastfeed, and the babies need to eat. So how the baby? So think about it. Hold on, wait, Don. I'm gonna give it to you like this, because this world we live in is artificial, right? This world we live in is artificial. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? So let's take it back. Let's think about it in nature. Right? If a child doesn't have its mother, and it doesn't have a mother, some mother, because back in the day, I'm sure mothers was breastfeeding other people's babies too, if they couldn't, right?
Mhm.
So if they don't have access to a woman's body, how would that child survive?
The child needs the mother and the father, the masculine and the feminine.
No. But Don, see, that's different than what you said. That's different than what you said, though.
The father is the head, so he guides.
Don, hold on. And here's what I'm saying. So clearly, you don't have a real point, because you have a whole new point.
Where's the confusion here?
Okay.
The guidance is the father. He's the head.
No, that's not what you said. You said that the children should be with the fathers. And I asked you explicitly, nah, Don, shut up, bro. Be quiet. Seriously. I'm tired of it. I asked you explicitly, directly. I said, at what age should the fathers take over, with the children? At any age? And you said, yeah. I said, day one, you said, yeah. And I said, okay, well, basically, how is the baby going to eat? Because men can't breastfeed. And then you pivoted and you made another stupid point. Now we're back to what you said. So in nature, right? No Similac exists. No baby formula exists. This is in nature. How would a baby survive without the mother? That's what I'm not understanding. Without a woman, how would the baby survive? At least early on, how would the baby survive? And you don't have an answer for that. Now you're saying, oh, well, I was saying men and women. Didn't say that then, nigga, because you didn't say that initially.
I hear you. You are taking me like mad, literally. Hear me out.
What?
The father in a family system, keyword family system, is the head. He provides supervision. He supervises.
What does he provide? You're not making sense.
Don't be dishonest.
I'm not being dishonest. How many kids do you have, Don?
Some integrity.
How many kids do you have?
None.
Okay, so I'm a father of two. I'm a father of two. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, as a father of two that has gone through this experience and is going through it currently, I can tell you without a doubt, women are the providers. They are the nurturers. They pay more attention to the babies. They like statistics back this up. The success rate of children is linked to the happiness of the mother, not the fucking father, for a reason.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm 100% serious.
All right, can I? Okay.
They called him Stutter. Venice called him Stutter and Stanley. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna let you go right now. Hold on, Don. I'm gonna let you go. Let me read these super chats. Matt said, "Don't trust private school." Nope. Hey, public. No, I don't trust. Private school is pretty trash. No, Edit said it. The way these men argue tooth and nail for patriarchy, then argue even harder against participating is asinine. 100%. Appreciate you, Shramps. Alexa said, created 11 broken homes and talking about irresponsible decision making. Taxpayer are subsidizing his children. Whose insurance are the children on? Not his. Teresa said, not a single millionaire I know is as inarticulate as the man that calling in lying. That motherfucker lying. No, Edit said he's defensive because he's lying. Yeah, that's why. Why would you get defensive? Super defensive men are so transparent and insecure. They're not talking about you. They're talking about the great whatever. Go ahead, Don. Go ahead, Don. Let Don finish, y'all. There's a lot of people up here. I can't. Y'all know I. Go ahead, Don.
I mean,
No, you got it. I'm just go ahead.
If mothers, I guess, influence the quality, I guess, of the child's upbringing, right?
The most.
Why are all children, as far as the black community, doing so badly as far as boys, especially? Because the men aren't there. Why are boys so behind? Because the men aren't there to help support the family financially. It's usually linked to finances. It's not linked to guidance, but not as much. I'm not saying the guidance of a man wouldn't help, right? And I'm not saying to have a man in the house or to have access to a father wouldn't help. But you're asking me what the number one thing. If you ask me, look, you said public. What is the one thing black men can start doing to help these children? Give them money, get them mother's money, give up them funds, pay that child support, and pay more because the child support be $200, $300, $400 a month. Pay your way, pay for those kids. If you did that, then yeah, the babies would be great. So you think that, I guess, securing the financial aspect would be the solution to all our mental
issues? Nope, I didn't say all. See, no, you don't have to put words in my mouth. I'm very clear. I'll say it again. I said, if you were to ask me, hey, public, what if there was one thing, if there was one thing that you could recommend that would actually help the issues in the black community the most as it pertains to childbearing, what would that thing be? And I would say, give up the fucking money. Number one, first and foremost.
I disagree.
Why do you disagree? Based on what?
I believe what will solve and make the whole, I guess, childbearing thing easier will be the thing will be to acknowledge the fact that a home needs 2 paychecks. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question, Don. Wait. No. If you as the father showed up for your kids, but your kids still lived in poverty, what do you think the likelihood is of those kids succeeding in life? What do you think? You think they have a good likelihood of succeeding in life? Like, so you got 2 parents.
There is no economy in the West that can survive on the 1 paycheck.
That's not. Wait. What?
There is no economy in the West where a family can survive on the 1 paycheck.
No economy? Yeah, it's hard to survive on 1 paycheck for the vast majority of people. I agree. It's also hard to survive on a paycheck of 2 people. So you're making my point. Pay the motherfucking money.
No.
Yeah. Make sure that baby got insurance. Yeah. Make sure that baby make sure that baby don't have no food insecurity. Make sure that baby's in a safe environment, because the moms a lot of times live in poverty and they're forced to live in unsafe environments for the kids. So the kids end up succumbing to the streets, because guess what? The mom got to work and take care of the kids with no financial support. So she can't put the baby in daycare. She can't put the baby in no program after school. Don, please be quiet while I'm talking. The mothers cannot put the babies in daycare. They can't put the babies in after school programs. The babies don't got enough food to eat. Why do you think in the state of California specifically, they made school lunches free and breakfast? School lunch is free across the board in California. You know why that is?
Okay, sorry, tell me why.
Because so many kids were not those are the only times they were eating was at school.
Okay, I want to tell you something, yeah. The majority of black boys tend to be violent because of socioeconomy. People of
socioeconomy, what is that?
People of lower socioeconomy tend to be more prone to be violent.
And why would they be prone to be? Wait, hold on. But you're making my point. Thank you.
Whether it's in Brazil,
yeah, you're making my point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The ghetto, which is why it is best for a child to grow up under a father.
No, that's stupid, Don. But the daddies is broke too.
Why are you being like this? This is insane.
Don, you don't have kids.
But if you see a situation, right? If it's a single dad and he works every day, right? And he's working a minimum wage job, if not less, right? The same situation is going to happen because those factors are still the same other than the gender. So if the dad is at work all day long and he can't afford to get daycare, get care, buy lunches, do the things that his child needs, his child will still suffer.
No, Kiana, I disagree. You know why? He's right. You know why? Because the men gonna do what Ski said. They gonna get a kid today mamas. They gonna get a kid today girlfriends and they new wives.
You're right, but I'm saying in the situation he's describing, the same factors are happening. So, but you're saying, okay, he's going to give it to the woman. Mm-hmm. But if it's in the situation where a man didn't give the child to the woman and mm-hmm. he still has those same, if that were to happen, yep. and those were the same factors, that child is still going to
yep.
suffer.
Yep.
Because the same factors are affecting that man that are affecting that woman.
Yep.
Now, if he can, there is no but, because if the man is in that
there is a but. No, there is a but. There is a but.
Hold on, Kiana and Don. If other people on the panel, I would love.
Go ahead, Lynn. Don't just go. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me read this super chat and you can go, Lynn. Teresa said the majority of black boys aren't violent. Eat your beans and toast and leave us out your mouth. Go ahead. Go. Oh, I'm sorry. Kelly said, Don, why do you thrive on hating black women? That's a question. I want Don to answer that. Why do you thrive on hating black women?
What a question. You don't even know me.
I hate when y'all say we don't know you.
But I'm saying that it's like this woman by, I guess, being dishonest. Like, you don't know my upbringing. You don't know.
Who cares? You say hateful things about black women.
My priorities.
No.
Anyway, it's cool.
Yeah.
The question was, why do I hate black? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I was raised by an amazing Black Muslim African woman
mm-hmm.
who's taught me about hygiene and the value of education. I also have a sister who's also bright. I have no hatred or disdain or pessimism or anything towards black women. I just value standards.
Okay. So he's not gonna be honest, y'all. Don't worry about it. I didn't expect him to answer the question. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lynn.
All right.
Go ahead, Lynn.
That's crazy.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I just don't understand for the life of me two things when it comes to black men. Why do this is the easiest one.
How are we talking about black people right now, y'all? I'm sorry, I ain't gonna hold down. Stop. I can't. I'm so annoyed how we can't have this conversation without black men talking shit about black women, which inevitably makes us talk about black people specifically in an issue that affects all men, all children. Like, it's so fucking annoying. Go ahead, Lynn. I'm so annoyed by this shit.
Don't understand why y'all think that discipline is going to and most of the time when y'all talk about discipline, y'all talk about physical discipline, like that's going to stop a child from doing majority of the things that they're doing. Like, they assume that if all of the kids who are raised in poor socioeconomic conditions have somebody there to discipline them, somebody there to yell at them or to whoop them or to like get them together, they wouldn't have ended up in the places that they ended up. I'm sorry, but like for maybe 75% of them, that's probably not going to be the case if they were raised in a family where both parents were poor and the mom and the dad were both there and they were still raised in the projects. More than likely, due to the environment, your kid is still going to end up the way that they ended up. It's not going to change anything just because a dad is there. Like, the discipline aspect is not going to help much for majority of the people. And I really want y'all to get that so freaking bad. And which leads me to my second point. Like, I don't understand for the life of me, like, y'all thing with money. Like y'all have a bad relationship with money. And I'm just starting to realize that, like, before y'all try to get in relationships with women, and I'm sorry, but in particularly Black men, before y'all start to get in a relationship with women, specifically Black women, y'all need to get y'all relationship with money together because y'all are so confused. I'm the protector, I'm the provider, but don't take my money. I'm supposed to give it to you because I'm the provider, but don't take my money. I don't want to make the most of money. Accept me for who I am. I don't want to get a job. I want to focus on what I love to do, but what I love to do don't provide any money. So I want to take from, like, the relationship with money and the cognitive dissonance when it comes to money that y'all experience is whooping y'all ass. Like, please read some books on money mindset.
To me, you generalize.
It's terrible.
What's wrong with generalizing?
Man, you know what? Whatever, bro. One thing I got with you though, bro, is that what you resort to, bro, is straight insults when it comes to me, man. And I don't know nothing I ever said, bro, that I didn't know the meaning of, and I didn't know what I was talking about.
All right, decenter yourself, sir. I don't give a fuck.
No,
I'm just telling you the truth. I couldn't care less. Write it, put it in the DM and hit me in the DM and air your grievances on the back end. This is not the time. It's 7 people up here and you want to center yourself. We don't care. Sorry.
I want to explain why it is, because you talked about being frustrated with this conversation being directed to Black men and Black women.
Yeah.
And I literally, forgive me, this is a concept I just came up with in my own brain right now. I think I got to the bottom of why it always circles back around to Black men and Black women. And that's because when they're trying to prove that men are supposed to be in the home because they provide the structure and they are the reason why the kids succeed and blah, 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 they use the Black community as sort of a scapegoat to be like, oh, see what happens when you take the dad out of the home.
Yeah.
See what happens when you don't have a man there. Like, then the community is run amok. You have a bunch of moms and a bunch of dangerous kids and dangerous sons who are out here destroying the world left and right when you don't have a father.
What a silly
The plot twist is, though,
hey, Don, be quiet.
Entire time that you were yapping.
She did not interrupt you, bro. Please.
At all. But the
emotional.
That sort of ends up revealing itself is that once you start looking at how other races of men also interact with their children, because you mentioned that, like, this is not something that's singular to the Black community. This is not something that we just, hold the torch on. When you start to look at how other men and other racial or
ethnic groups, whatever
backgrounds, whatever, once you start looking at those things, you start to realize that across the board, men are intentionally being almost neglectful to their children. Like, they want to be able, literally.
I've seen it in every group of men. I'm like, damn, men just don't give a fuck about these babies.
White men leave their kids quick.
They don't give a fuck. They be out. I'm like, damn, this is wild.
They don't mind at all abandoning those kids.
Nope.
And when you talk about, like, even in different ethnic groups, you'll see men disowning their sons and their daughters for some of the dumbest things, like literally, very minute things that they will abandon their children over. And it's because it's always tied somehow to the relationship with the mother. But the reason why we always end up being the scapegoat is supposed to be globally, you know, our communities, because being Black is, you know, super subjective. You got the phenotype, you know, you fit
Black.
in the group. The reason why we are the scapegoat is because they know that we were the most damaged by colonization, and they will use us to be the example of how you need to have men in there to be abusing those kids and that woman, because they will keep them in line.
Facts. You could go. You could respond, Don. Go ahead, brother. I want King to go, and then Breadwinner. Go ahead.
Fair enough. My point here is this, yeah. A child deserves to grow up with a mother and a father in the same home.
Yep.
Whether they are in good terms or not, whether they are whether they are happy or not, because being together is a duty. Please wait. It's a duty once you have a child. The child didn't ask for to be here, and men like public offender will say yes to they're like yes men, and they say anything to yes to whatever a woman says.
Sir, you single? Hold on, wait. You single and childless, nigga. Don't talk about me. I got a whole family. I have a whole family. You are single and childless. You are single. Are you married?
I ain't single.
How you file your taxes? When you file your taxes, do they say single on there? All right, nigga, you single. You single and childless. Don't talk about me. Trust me, you don't want that. Don't put me in none of your, don't like leave me out your motherfucking mouth, nigga.
Okay, but having a child is a duty. Yeah.
I know. Who are you telling? The nigga that got kids or the childless nigga? You don't know what you're talking about. I know. I'm telling you from experience, I know.
I know your archetype. I know
You don't know shit.
You are a yes man.
I'm not.
All you say is yes.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. Sita Priya, can you come here for a second? I'm gonna do this right now because y'all got me fucked up. We're gonna do an experiment right now. We're gonna do this experiment right now. You ain't got to get on camera or nothing. You can just stand off to the side. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions real quick. Close that door. I can't hear. Am I a yes man?
I don't think you could be further from a yes man.
Would you classify me as even an agreeable person?
Obviously, I think everyone would know that from watching you.
I'm not an agreeable person, is that?
No, you're combative.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure because somebody just said I was a yes man. I was like, me? I'm a yes man. This is fucking crazy.
I think that looks pretty obvious.
I know it's obvious that I'm not a yes man, but idiots think I'm a yes man. So I just want to make sure though. Okay, go ahead because they don't know. He knows my archetype, but he doesn't know shit because he can't tell in 5 minutes that I'm not a yes man. But go ahead, I'm listening, Don.
Okay, and that proves what? I'm saying.
Hold on, wait. No. You don't get to do that. Hold on, you don't get to do that because hold on, Don. I don't give a fuck why. Hold on. You don't get to do that. You said, I know your archetype, right? I said, okay, let me go get somebody who I've been with for 17 years. Let's see if she's going to say I'm a yes man, the person that I've been with for 17 years, right? Because she would tell you, oh yeah, no, he's very agreeable because it makes me look better, to be honest with you. Saying I'm combative makes me, why would I cop to that? You see what I'm saying? Why would I own that if I am a yes man? If I just go along with whatever, then you see what I'm saying? Don, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm gonna drop you. Seriously. If you're gonna be too emotional, you can't have a conversation. You can leave. You talk about femininity and all that shit. Nah. Be like a woman and control your emotions. Stop being like a fucking emotional man. Men are very emotional, erratic even. Stop being erratic. Okay? I know you getting cooked and it hurts. You just saying stupid shit. I just want to be clear. Cause I stand on my business, brother. I don't got no reason to lie to nobody on here. I'm not a yes man. If I was, I would own it. Either way, I am disagreeable. I am combative. My wife just told you that. My babies will tell you that. My brother would tell you that. So you don't know shit about me. I'm not like you. You can't. You should be. But the thing is, though, if you were being honest and you weren't being such a fucking lying weirdo, you would actually be able. You would tell the truth and be like, you clearly aren't a yes man, but you need me to fit into that box so you can paint this stupid ass narrative about me because I'm right about you. Right? It don't go both ways, brother. You are a single man. You got a girlfriend. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You are a single man. You ain't married. You ain't got no kids. You never raised kids. You don't know shit about it. And here you are talking about the thing you have no knowledge about. You ain't read a book on it. You ain't read a study on it. Nothing. If your daddy told you this shit, your daddy's a liar. I'm going to tell you that right now. Your daddy's a liar. He don't know what the fuck he talking about either. Right? I'll tell your daddy that to his face. I'll tell you that to your face and your granddaddy. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Being honest with you. I'm just telling you. So, like I said, leave me out of your fucking dumbass scenario, right? Leave me out of it. If you're not gonna be honest, leave me far away from it. You don't know, you know what I mean? We not on the same wavelength, brother. Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
All right, thank you, man. I want to say this here is that, man, boy, the internet, man, the internet. Power yields to power. And you are not man enough to tell me all these things to my face. Feel me? Because all this about me and my dad, and that's cool.
Don, stop stuttering. I don't give a fuck about you or your dad. I don't care. Hold on, Don. Hold on. I got to stop you again. Stop mentioning me. Stop mentioning me. What are you not understanding? Leave me out of it. You stuttering and shit? Stop. Make your point.
And it also serves no purpose to keep saying what he would or would.
That's what I'm saying. It's just weird. Like, I don't know why they always that really makes them feel better.
It's weird to me.
Sir, I'm not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The guy that's not being fake is me. That's you. You're the one that's like, oh, if you was here, like, nigga, you don't know.
I know you do. I know you.
You literally don't know. You were just, you see what I'm saying? You have a misconception about me, clearly already proven. You haven't, because you're wrong. If you observe me, hold on, wait. If you have observed me, then why are you so wrong about me? You clearly don't know. That's what I'll be trying to tell men. Y'all are not good at vetting. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You don't know. I want you, sir. If you were right, I would say you were right. I'll be honest with you. If you were right, I'll be like, no, that's fair. Because I'm fair. I'm not imbalanced.
Let's digress.
No, you digress.
The topic is, do you want to tell topic? I mean, I don't mind, but my point here is that as far as the topic is, yeah, a family cannot elevate without a father in it. Simple. The world is patriarchy. So let's not believe in some like illusion or like some dreamland of like female power or whatever. The world is patriarchy.
The world is racist too. What does that mean?
A father.
We should just let white people rule, huh?
Family cannot elevate without a father.
Bullshit. The family can't elevate without a father.
Yes or no?
They can, yeah. Families elevate all the time without. Families thrive without fathers, yeah.
So with no aid, no support, no assistance.
If the mom makes enough money,
they can do it.
let me ask. See, now you're adding caveats. So let me add more. Let me add the caveats too. In reality, Don, yeah, in reality, if a woman is financially stable, the outcomes of the children are very similar to the outcomes of the children in two-parent households. If the women are financially stable, the outcomes of the children are very similar to the outcomes of a two-parent household. And also, the women, there was a poll done. 1,500 women responded, and they asked the women, who stresses you out more, your children or your husband? And the majority of the women, like 40% of the women, said their husbands. It was other questions on there. So it was 40% said their husbands, and like 25 or 30% said the children. They had another answer in here. But the majority of them, out of those three, it was the husbands. Husbands add stress to the woman's life. Single women with children are happier than married women with children.
All right. Ask any economist, any person that is like well versed in familial, I guess, legacy, in building things together.
You haven't asked an economist this. You don't know anything about economy, economics.
I'm saying ask any
Why would I ask him when I could read, which I've already done?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Why would I ask an economist when they've written about it already and there's a bunch of studies on it? And I just quoted one of the studies that says if you remove the father from the home, but the mother remains financially solvent, the outcomes of the children are very similar to that of two-parent households. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's not true, bro.
It is. You don't have nothing to refute it other than it's not true. All right, Don, I'm done with you. You don't have a point.
Probability. So yes, if two parents are in the home, the probability that the child will have a better life, yes, is more likely. But still, if a woman is able to provide for her children and give them a good life, they still can have a healthy outcome. So like say the father passes away and she's financially set, the children can still have a healthy life. And what I think is weird with your idea is that if so many men are supposed to be the people that have their children, then why do so many men just allow the children just to be with the woman and don't fight for
it's so weird. If men are so good at raising kids, why are 85% of custodial parents mothers? If men are so good at raising kids, why do women spend more time with the kids when the man and the woman are together? Why does the woman spend more time with the kids? And it ain't because he works more, because he spends more leisure time. He has more leisure time than the woman does too. So he could spend more time with the kids, but he chooses not to. Nah, you don't have a point. You just arguing. They put 15. Hold on, wait, BBG. They put 15 on Don here. They said, Don, stop being a weirdo, bruv. Also, they said, Don, you coward. When pub spanked you, go to bed. MJ put 15 on his head. I guess when we was having, I mean, it wasn't really a conversation. You was getting fricassee. But Breadwinner, go ahead, brother. Well, I want to let somebody else go. Oh, BBG. Let Breadwinner go and then BBG. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening. Hey, I'm gonna rotate you out, Kiana. Thanks for coming up. Go ahead. Go ahead, Breadwinner.
Yeah, they told me to come up from the comments or whatever.
Bet.
I was so I asked a question if you were talking about systematic child support or if you were talking about child support in general, like just supporting the child financially, sending the money directly to either the mother or, you know, or the child.
It don't matter. Either one.
Right. Okay. I mean, but what about if the guy is already supporting the child and like directly and he gets put on child support?
What does that? Why does that matter?
You said, why does it matter? Because it's no reason to have the government involved.
But they're involved. So you gonna stop paying or what?
You said what I stopped paying?
Yeah, I'm saying the government's involved. So what? Now what? You gonna stop paying? You mad? Like I don't understand.
Can't you see like what's going on right
Don, shut up, bro. Goddamn. Let somebody else talk. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Breadwinner.
Yeah, I mean, if it's involved, yeah, nothing you can do on it. But, you know, sometimes there are cases where, you know, people get put on child support out of spite, even though they're taking care of their child, even though they might have them half of the time, even though they might be doing the insurance and everything else.
I mean, that's such a small percentage of people, though. That's like almost doesn't exist. So nobody gets put. I mean, I won't say nobody, but very few men get put on child support out of spite. Like you can't even quantify it. I bet there's no study on that. You don't know. You just saying that because niggas told you that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that's what I'm saying. So some niggas done told you that. That don't make it real. And it don't mean that it's happening to a lot of men, even if it's conveniently happening to the men in your circle, which is which to me sounds like you need a new circle of friends. If your friends are complaining about that, you need a new circle of friends. Any man, I'm gonna say this right now, any man that is in my circle complaining about child support, he's getting the biggest side eye. Like you are on some weird shit. Like any nigga that's like, where the money going? And any nigga that do that shit, you automatically like, I'm like, oh yeah, you weird. Instantly.
If you have your child just as much as
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I would still give my wife money. Even if I had my child 50-50, I would still give her money forever until we die. Like, why would I not take care of you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really be hating these women like that? Like, I don't be understanding. These be the mother of your children, right? This is what men got to understand. This what men got to understand. To have a child, if you wanted to have a child, right? And you didn't have a woman to have a child with, and you needed to get a surrogate, how much do you think it would cost you to get a surrogate?
It's like 20,000, isn't it?
Nah, like 100 to 200 for a surrogate, right? So your woman put her life on the line to give birth to however many kids, right? So if she got 1 or 2 kids, call it, split it down the middle, call it $150,000. $150,000. That's $300,000 for 2 kids. And you complaining about giving her some money even after the fact? You worried about like what? Does that make sense to you? You don't owe that woman forever?
For me personally, I just never want to get it. Like, I paid my baby mom after we broke up. I paid her rent for 2 whole years.
Keep it going.
I paid her for 2 whole years.
Like, keep it great. Good job.
No, everything just went direct. Everything went directly to my child. So he stayed with me majority of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I make all the decisions, and you know, I take him to the doctor. I got insurance.
But why are you centering yourself though? I'm not understanding. So you're not even the man I'm talking about up here.
No. Yeah, no.
You pay your child support, and you do. So why are you even questioning the other men? Who you sticking up for? You're not even that man. Like the way, based on what you just said, you're the opposite of that man. So why are you even like concerned about like talking about bringing up women that put men on child support and all of that stuff out of spite? Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying, to me, systematic child support is for deadbeats.
No, it's not.
You gotta be forced to be put on child support by the system.
It's not.
You a deadbeat dad.
It's not, sir. It removes the need for a woman to have to ask you every month for money. You see what I'm saying? Because men will do that. Don't even the non-deadbeat dads, like the TK Kirklands, right? If you heard him talk about it, oh no, anytime they need something, they ask me. Why does a woman need to ask? Why do you want some? I don't want her to have to ask me for shit. That's weird. Every month?
But like, say this is why. This is for me. Because even like when my son was first born, I knew I was gonna do something one day. I was like, okay, my income is going to fluctuate. That's not going to mean I'm not going to take care of my son any less or more.
Okay.
Right? So if I'm making, if I say now, if I'm making $300,000 a year, now the child support is reflecting that years later, but I'm still taking care of my son at the same capacity, like not the same capacity I was at like 30,000. I'm saying that now I'm doing more for him.
Okay.
Why do the child support have to go up too? Like why does it fluctuate with people's income? Like, I don't even know if it worked like that. Like, if
that is how it should work. Because why wouldn't it? Why would you want your son to be with their mama eating beanies and weenies, but when they come to your house, they eat lobster and shrimp? You see what I'm saying? Why would you want your son to live in a fucking 2-bedroom apartment in the hood when you live in a house in a middle class neighborhood? Why would you want that? That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you want the living conditions to be as close to equal as possible for the mother and the father? So for the child's benefit. You see what I'm saying? You're creating a disparity because you make more money. So if you look, man, here's why I like the phrase "it's cheaper to keep her." Here's why I like the phrase "it's cheaper to keep her." Not for the reasons that a lot of men use it for, but I'm gonna tell you why I like it. Basically, if men actually thought about it, like from a holistic standpoint, right? It would make more sense financially, and remove the like ethics. Financially, it would make more sense for the man to be a better person so that they could, stay with the woman and work things out with the woman and make sure that they're there and, you know what I'm saying, they're providing all of that stuff. It makes more sense financially because look, now you got to pay a mortgage and you got to pay rent for your baby mama. You got to pay for food over there and food over, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to just paying for everybody under one roof. Wi-Fi all the same, phones on the same plan, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But men don't. But men will, because we think it is a woman's responsibility to raise a child. We think it's okay to impregnate a woman, get her pregnant, and then fucking leave her and then go make our fortune, even though she helped us make the fortune, by the way, more than likely. Make our fortune, establish our legacy and all of that bullshit, and then leave her stuck in her same place and then be like, well, should have chose better. Like, no, bro, go help that woman out. go make sure she on the same level as you. And if you can't do it away, then you should stay. Then you should figure out a way to work the shit out. And when I say figure out a way, you change your behavior. You become the person she needs you to be, because that's more than likely what happened, right? That's what happens the vast majority of the time. The men fail. They're the reason for the breakup. The biggest proponent of it would be the men.
ain't true. That ain't true.
That is true. Once again, these are studies. Literal studies prove this. So yeah, so men are typically the reason for divorce. Men are typically the catalyst for breakups. Men contribute the most to when it comes to abuse. Men are the biggest abusers. Men are the neglectors. Men are the least financial responsible people in the household. Women spend more of their income on the household than men do. A larger percentage of their, like, every marker points to men need to fucking do better, and then that way you can stay with that woman. Like, I'm not like, what is so hard about? This is the shit that annoys me, because it ain't that fucking hard to grasp the concept. I get it, it's hard to change. It is, because you've been living your whole life being shitty, and now you got to be a better person. And this woman is in your face like, you got to be a better person. And it's tough. What?
When you say better person.
Yeah. What about it?
Such a broad, vague statement.
Oh, you want me to be specific? You can stop. Hold on, Don. I could get surgical with this shit. So when I say better, I mean not be abusive, not be financially abusive, emotionally abusive, or physically abusive. One of the two, three, whatever combination you're doing. You also could learn how to communicate better. You can not be a fucking liar and a gaslighter. You could pay attention. You could be attentive. You can be consistent. You can have integrity. You can do the right thing when she's not looking. You can not be a cheater. You can, like, what do you want? How many examples of this? Should I keep going? I give 20 more.
What I want? Do you know what I want? I want some honesty from you. Yeah. Do you like? Who do you respect? Is it like a Derek Jackson kind of guy?
No.
Like, who's your inspiration? Is it Derek Jackson?
My wife.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Not Derek Jackson?
No. Derek Jackson don't talk like me, dummy. Go listen to his content.
He do.
You don't. Tell me, what is his message? What does he say? I'll play you a Derek Jackson video right now. I just did a video on Derek Jackson. I just fucking broke down his bullshit because he was lying.
You both are yes men to me. You both are yes men.
But I'm not. But Don, you don't even know what that means. You don't have another. Sir, stop trying to attack me personally. You don't have nothing for me, Don. You got something you want to say? You can refute anything that I'm saying.
Everything. Okay, cool. Let's start with some, I guess, fundamentals. Yeah. What makes you think that a mother will automatically be a better parent?
I don't think that mothers are automatically better parents.
Oh, okay. Some honesty. All right. So do you think, that the child during their teens need a father more than the mother?
Do I think a child, what?
Do you think a child needs his father more during his teens than his mother?
Never. I don't think at any point in time does a child need their father more than they need their mother. I think there's a time when they need both equally, but I don't think there's any time when a child needs their father more than they need their mother. Never.
Even during their rebellious phase.
Never. Why would your child rebel?
16,
Kids are, see, that's how I know you don't raise kids. Hold on, Don. Hold on, Don. Hold on. Let me tell you, as a parent, kids are always rebellious. They never stop rebelling. It's literally baked into their DNA that they challenge you constantly. That's what they do. They learn, they have to know. They challenge you so they can know the boundaries. They don't know unless they challenge you. So my baby's been challenging me since they were fucking born, since they were 1, since they were 2. You would know that if you had kids. There is no rebellious stage. They're always rebellious, if that's the case. Always.
Nice hustle. Yeah, nice hustle. Have a nice one, yeah?
This nigga dumb as shit.
I agree. He doesn't know that because he doesn't have kids. He doesn't understand that the way that kids go from, rebellious about different things as opposed to they not rebellious at all. Like your toddlers is going to be rebellious about clothes and food. And, I want to go outside right now. No, we need to go to the doctor.
Yep.
Yo, elementary school age kid is going to be rebellious about doing homework, what time they got to go to bed, like stuff like that. And your teenage kids, again, they're going to be rebellious about what friends they can be
hanging out with their friends, yeah.
Where they can go. Yeah, that's it. It evolves, but it doesn't ever change. And I think that the gotcha is like, okay, if men are naturally protectors and providers, then what is the issue with child support? Like, how do you go from being in a relationship with somebody and naturally your inclination is that you want to protect and provide for that person, but the moment that you're not the person in there being able to smash, now, the protection and the provision just like
disappears.
It creeps out of your body. Like that's, and I think I understood when Breadwinner was talking like what that's tied to, because there's been a lot of emphasis on like putting it on the government. Like why we got to involve the government? Why we got to involve the man? And I think the reason why is because now there's not only a paper trail, but they don't get to control that money, the access to that money. So if you going through the government or you going through, you know, quote unquote, the judge or whatever, then the judge is deciding how much money is going where. If she's just going directly to you, then that means you can decide if she has a boyfriend, okay, I ain't paying for that. You want these kids to have school supplies? You want them to have their little uniforms? Okay, you gonna spend the night with me or what? If you don't want to spend the night with me, they ain't getting the money. If you don't want to, you know, hang out with me for a few hours, let me do a little something, then they not getting food that day. Like that's what shifts. They don't have the ability to be able to control.
And they want
you 100% right about that though. Like for me, I want to have control of my finances, of how much, not per se. If I say something, I'm gonna do it, right? So when I was, you know, taking care of my baby mom, which I still do. And I'm married. I got a wife and everything. You know, I'm married. I take care of her to the T. My son got everything. You know, she called me up, said her car broke down. I'm there. You feel me? Like we like family now. But it's like if I'm contributing, you know, if I'm doing $2,000 to her mom, and then like I'm doing child support. Sometimes child support be excessive. Like when you think of like celebrities.
Don't mention
none of us rich, y'all.
Yeah, don't mention celebrities, because if you don't, it's relative to what people make. So even for celebrities, it's still a drop in a bucket. $100,000 a month for Kanye West ain't shit. He makes $100 million a year. You looking at it, you just hear $100,000 a month, and you go, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because me and you, we like shit. $100,000 a year is great, right? Kanye makes $50 million, $100 million a year. Don't do that. Don't live a rich nigga's life, huh? $100,000 going to those kids. It doesn't, Breadwinner. You hold on. Stop. That's not true. How do you know? How do you know that? Have you looked at how rich kids live? Where do they live at? What's the mortgage on the house? They don't go on vacations. They don't.
Security guards.
They don't. Yeah, like what the fuck is you talking about?
Sir, the $100,000 doesn't even cover the security needed for all 4 of the West kids. One security guard alone, what are they called? Bodyguard alone, and they need more than one bodyguard. It's probably getting paid $100,000 a year, maybe more than that.
But would you think he would allow his kids not to be secure?
Yes. Yes.
You think he would allow his kids that he wouldn't be able to do it on his own? Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to pay for that.
I think a lot of
do it on his own. How can Kanye West protect all 4 of his kids from people alone?
No, I'm talking about hiring security. Him hiring security through his own means. Not
but I don't. But why does he need? Hold on, you missing the thing. Why, if the mother has custody of the kids, why does the father need to be involved with the security detail or the school? Like, I'm not saying be involved. I'm saying, why should he be the one to do it? That's some control. That's some control shit, bro. Like, who gives a fuck? That the security is for her. Why wouldn't she buy it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't she be the one to interview them? Why wouldn't she be the one to vet them? She has to fucking feel comfortable with them. Why are you putting, just give her the money. It's like, the craziest thing is it saves you the energy of doing it. All you got to do is give up the funds. She'll do it. Now the thing this shit is funny. The men who, when they're with the children, when they're with the women, they're not this attentive. They're not doing all of this stuff. They're not, vetting and babysitters and making sure the kids, picking out the schools and all of that. They leaving all of that shit up to the women when the women are in the house with the men, right? Then y'all break up. Now all of a sudden why wouldn't you leave that up to him? My nigga, he wasn't doing it when they was together. Why would you want him to be responsible for it now? You got to think about what you're saying. If men are this invested, Breadwinner, in their relationships wouldn't end to begin with. That's the thing that don't make no sense to me. Like, what are we not? You married, you know.
That's not true. I mean, I was invested. That's not true.
Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. I've been rocking with you so far. Don't do it. Don't give us the it was her and she just no. It was her bad. No. It was you.
It was me. I'm saying you saying it wasn't in. Like
it was you. I'm saying it was you. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I was invested. I was there. You know, she still can't find nobody like me because I did everything. I always do everything.
Hold on, wait, Brad, wait. Make it make sense, sir. Make it make sense. So, was it you or was it not you?
It was me who walked away, but I was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Why did you walk away? No excuses. Why did you walk away?
Because as I started to change, I couldn't take the dirt that I dished out when it was dished on me.
Got you. Okay. So it was your fault. And you walked away because you was, I got you. Okay.
I started getting the same energy back.
Got you.
Eventually. Because I started to grow up.
Yeah. If you grew up, you would have stayed and worked it out, but your ego. Your ego got in the way. I got you. So so you did. Hold on, wait. So you did, right? So that's so that's what I'm saying. And you can't be that, sir. That's what it's an oxymoron. You couldn't have been that invested while also disrespecting this woman that badly to where she started to reciprocate that energy. You weren't that invested. That's the proof. You're contradicting yourself. You can't say, man, no, it's not. It's impossible. It's impossible.
I don't think so. No,
okay. Okay. How were you disrespecting her? Were you cheating?
Yeah.
Okay. Automatically right there, you lost it. You were abusing her.
I agree.
You didn't agree 2 seconds ago. You was abusing her. So you weren't invested. You did You did the thing that you did. You walked away as soon as you cheated. Just FYI. You had already walked away when you cheated. Right? Okay, cool. So you walked away when you cheated. She tried to work it out. You wasn't correcting your behavior. I guarantee you, because that's usually how it works. You didn't correct and that doesn't mean you didn't stop. It doesn't mean you continued to cheat, but you never took accountability because you barely are taking accountability right now. See what I'm saying? So I know you wasn't taking accountability when you was younger in a relationship with her. You wasn't taking accountability. She was probably in a place where she felt like you was going to still cheat on her because you never actually acknowledged like, oh, I really fucked up. You never really changed your ways. And then she started to give you that same energy. Maybe you can't say she cheated back because once you cheat, you open up the door. So she can't cheat back. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Once you cheat, whatever she do in return, it ain't cheating. She just stepped, you know what I mean? She did what she did. She had an affair. I won't even get an affair. She did what she did. Once you cheat, whatever she do to you, you just gotta hold on. You gotta hold that L. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, you were emotionally abusive to her and physically abusive because cheating is physically abusive too, because you exposed the woman to various diseases potentially, right? So you were physically abusive, emotionally abusive, and then now you trying to say, but I was invested. You weren't. Impossible.
I'm talking about the children, I can't say the relationship.
I'm talking about in a relationship though. How do you separate the two? How do you separate the two?
You said why?
No. How can you separate the two? If you weren't invested with the mother, then you can't be invested with the kid, brother. The mother and the kid are a package deal. Right. If you hate the mama, you hate the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like if you cheat on the mama, you cheat on the baby. Yeah. So I'm not like
accountability.
Okay.
Every time. That's why she rocked me for 10 years because it was never arguments, nothing hiding, nothing. If I got caught, if I was out, look through the phone, it's nothing you can lie about. It ain't nothing. I refuse to lie about anything. Like that's just.
So you think that make you better than the average cheater because you didn't lie about cheating?
No, he said I didn't take accountability back then. I'm not taking it now. I'll never lie about anything. I don't got the reason.
That's not accountability. Accountability is changed behavior. Like cheating on somebody, and it's a form of manipulation that you know that you are constantly leaving somebody in a state where they are questioning themselves. Like it's gaslighting to the umpteenth power, and to intentionally manipulate someone's mind and then lure them back in. And then do it again, lure them back in and do it again. But every time they catch you, it's like, well, it is what it is. No, that's not even being truthful or honest, because there's no way that when you were going out to cheat, you was telling that lady, hey, babe, I'll be back. I'm going to stop and I'm going to go to the gas station. I'm going to stop and get some food. And then I'm going to go cheat for a little bit. And then I'm going to come back home. At some point, for sure, you were lying. And then at some point, you were taking away time for your children. So there's a whole lot of balls that were dropped that even to this, like Public said, even to this day that you're not noticing where those patterns are connecting. And truth be told, with women, sometimes, and it sounds like this is what happens, sometimes with women, we will let stuff go and let men, because as you can see in this live we will let y'all talk and convince yourselves that y'all are better people than what y'all are for the sake of, like, I don't feel like arguing with this man. Because every time I talk to him about how he did me wrong, he always talk about how he was at least honest, or he was at least this, or I ain't never gonna find nobody better than him. And you best believe she in the group chat telling people that you did her wrong, and you still on that same BS. Like, she may be cordial with you, but for sure, she is sending screenshots of them texts talking about, girl, he's still on that bullshit. Like, look at this. Look at this nigga, girl. Look at him. Every time he's supposed to be doing this and this and this and that, he always talking about how I ain't gonna find nobody better than him, and he got a whole wife. That is crazy. I don't know a lot, but I promise you, I know that much. I can use my psychic abilities for that. I guarantee you.
And I want to know, what makes you think that your baby mama not gonna find another cheating, lying manipulator? Like, what like the finances that you give her, like, that don't make you one hell of a nigga. Like you ain't no hell of a nigga because you can pay some bills and get finances and cheat. Like, there's a lot of men out there who can do that. Like, I really wish that y'all would, instead of comparing yourself with the lowest form of man scum, y'all compare yourself to the best man that y'all ever met and say, I'm not as good as Stanley, who doesn't lie, who has sexual discipline, who's honest, who cares about his wife, who listens to his wife, who don't complain about his wife. I want to be like that nigga. Like, why are you comparing yourself to Pookie on the street? Like, do you not think that you can be better than that? Like,
no, I agree with you, because that used to be my identity before other things happened in my life.
You just said she can't find nobody better than you. But
no, I didn't say exactly that. That wasn't what I was meaning.
You didn't say exactly that.
No, I didn't say. I wasn't saying that. No, that's what she said. That's what she told me. She would tell me, and it's not that she can't find somebody better than me. When she talked about how good I used to take care of her financially, because that's all I was, financial. Right, that's how
she just talking about money. She wasn't talking about emotionally or nothing like that. She could find a nigga.
She wasn't talking about emotionally and none of that. And that's what a lot of people look for nowadays. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, that's what a lot of people look for nowadays. If you used to being taken care of this way, and you get with this dude, he might be funny, smart, or whatever. But if he lazy, if he ain't doing up on his on himself, then the whole relationship fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what you mean. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. That used to be my identity back then, it's all about money, and you gotta have spirituality and, be able to take care of somebody physically. So that's near our end of our relationship. I started to get more serious. I started to change, and like, I got tired of the streets, basically. Not like the street. I wasn't selling drugs.
I know what you mean. Playing in the streets, yeah.
I got tired of playing in the streets. And she was ready to play in the streets because she'd been faithful the whole time. And I'm like, as soon as it happened to me, you know how people, they be laughing. Oh, it happened to you. She took all the stuff. Yeah, as soon as it happened to me, yeah,
you was sliding down the pink
wall.
Crazy.
I was going crazy. I couldn't take it. My heart was hurt.
Ain't that something?
I'm telling you. Like, so I was done. That's when I was done. So
cheat bite. That's the moral of the story.
That's the moral.
The moral of this story is women cheat bite. These
niggas. I couldn't take one dude. I couldn't take it.
Didn't I tell you that the last time we had that conversation about cheating back? I said it don't matter if you take them kids, if you take the house, he is not gonna care. Men gonna remember he got a whole other wife, a whole other family, and what he talking about? The lady that he cheated on, cheating back on him, that taught him all the lessons that he needed to know. Men will hold on to that stuff. They will clutch it like a purse if you cheat back. The moment that they get a dose of their own medicine, it's too much. I can't handle it. It's too late. I said that. I think that was your last live, actually. I said that they will hold on to that for dear life because it ain't amount of tears you can shed. It ain't no, I wanted my family. It ain't no, I can't believe you did. They don't empathize with that. They empathize with, I can't believe you let that man tap on the top of my fetus head while you were pregnant and you cheated back on me. I can't believe that's their whole
That shit crazy,
Look,
man.
it's a lesson, most definitely. I mean, it's a lesson, most definitely, because I just thought I was, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was that nigga. I thought she wasn't going nowhere anytime. Like I just thought I was that nigga. I was moving.
Who told you that?
Huh?
Who told you that? Like, why did you believe that?
I don't know. All my friends, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people was in my ear like, bro, everybody, all my friends, people used to talk to me, even like grandparents, whatever, whoever. They were, man, you such a good man. You do this, you take care of her so well, this and that. And my friend, they used to, man, you deserve to go out and do whatever you want. You take care of everything. This and that. It's just, that's how they still be like that. They be like, man, you take care of everything, man. You deserve to do whatever you want.
Hey, I'm 100%. 100%. I'm gonna support what he's saying, because that is what men be telling men. 100%. That's what men have told me that. I told y'all, my homies be, oh, you sad wee, you need to, nigga, I'm gonna get you, we gonna get you some ass. And I was like, nigga, I'm good. What the fuck? Y'all niggas need to stop that shit. Nah, bro, your wee sad. So you mean to tell me you don't want it? Nah, I'm good, bro. I like my wife. I'm good. I like this one vagina. We straight, brother. We good over here. Oh, you crazy. You got a sad wee. That's what I swear to God, yeah, 100%. Men would tell my homies used to tell me, my homie told y'all a long time ago. He was like, man, like me being stupid and naive, low key, kind of helped me. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. Me being a little slow to the party, I'm not gonna even hold y'all. That shit, like, it helped me, right? Because my homie was like, man, you like, oh, you providing, you doing all of that for your family, man. Hey, man, a lot of men wouldn't be able to do that, man. A lot of men wouldn't be able to do that. Like, he was like, man, you like a stand-up guy, like all the flowers. I'm sitting there. It was just like that's how I know it was it was like how I really felt, right? Because this was 12 years ago when he was telling me this. And my reaction to that in the moment was like, nah, my wife does more than me. Like, I told him that. Like, at that time, I was like, nah, she does a lot, bro. Like, she's all day. She works from sun up to sundown. She, you know what I'm saying? She get the kids up. She get my food ready. She helped me out. Then she, you know what I'm saying? And I go to work and then she with the babies all day. Then I come home and she's still with the babies. I was like, nah, she does more than me. This is me, misogynistic, whatever, not doing no unpacking, nothing. Just even in that moment, I still knew, like, yeah, that don't sound right. So I didn't. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, me just, I don't know if you want to sound stupid. I'm just joking, but like me just being able to, like, in real time clock that my wife did more than me. It saved me from like that thought kind of like manifesting into something else or something worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put that shit down like instantly. Like, nah, she do more than me, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. That was my reaction.
I think that's what be whooping our ass is what I just was telling you, Breadwinner. I think that's the next one.
Breadwinner.
Y'all, like, men have to stop comparing themselves, like, to the lowest common denominator. Like, your homie telling you, like, oh, you one hell of a nigga because you taking care of, you paying the bills. Like, a lot of men can't do that. Like, big ups to you. Like, y'all want a cookie for the most, like, minute basic behavior.
That woman just pushed out a whole baby. That woman just pushed out a whole baby. Yeah. Like, the least you can do is pay some fucking bills, nigga. Like,
pay some bills. It's like, y'all gotta stop comparing. Like, as a woman, and I know most women who I rock with, we always shooting for higher. Like, the women I know cannot stop. And I was saying that on Terror Line last night. Like, Black women, especially, like, they wake up and be like, you know what? Today's a good day to get a master's degree. Like, that is insane. Like, we are never stopping. It's nothing that I don't know a Black woman who just stopped trying to be better, like, in every way. And it's a lot of men who okay with being mediocre, who fight for the right to be mediocre. And it stop. You know what I'm saying?
I think the circle of influence is most definitely a major contributor. Like, Like, I moved to a different city. I can't even go back home half of the time because my friends, they still do the same thing. You know, I'm from the hood. You feel me? So they still doing the same things, and being in that environment, like, it literally, I don't know about a lot of men, I can't speak, but literally there's like a peer pressure to cheat on your female. They don't even care. You could have I could have a whole wife like I do now. I go back home and they go on, hey, turn on, we got some females coming, this and that. They don't even think about it. So it's like, you got to be the discipline. You got to realize that the certain people that you're hanging around with also is contributing to some of the negative behaviors. You just got to leave all that together. So that's when I started to do that, you know, like my whole life changed once I just surrounded myself with better people.
Let me read this.
Honest people. Like,
let me read this shit real quick. Let me read the super chat. Reach Collins said, I can tell you, not you, this was to somebody else earlier. I'm sorry, Reach. I'm just now getting to these. I can tell you're lying because you're replying. You stutter. Drop 5. They put 5 on that boy head. We had 20. Noonie Noon said, talk your ish, pub. I am. I'm going to try to. Teresa said, I'm a department chair at a university. I literally elevated with 3 kids and no man. Goddamn. Economists don't study this. We do. Fomri Sherlin, 2007, published it. That's dope. I hope I said her name. Fomri Sherlin. Tawana said, they never love these women. That's why they complain and get spiteful when it's over and they can't smash anymore. Metal Kisses said, my son's father was helping me directly in the beginning and then wouldn't give me things because I didn't want to sleep with him. So CS it is. Facts. Anthony, what's good, brother? The sad truth is that predatory men rely on single mother shame over the absence of male heads of households to prey on and abuse vulnerable kids. Jesus. That's the truth. Alexis says, she endured the worst of him and he damaged her sense of trust, only for him to duck out and give the best of himself to a new woman. Double betrayal. God damn. Yeah, that's wicked work for you to leave her. I ain't gonna even hold you. That's wicked work for you to leave her, breadwinner. That is kind of low key. That's crazy.
You know, we have talks. I reflect. You know, we have talks. I'm telling you, we like, you know, we close, we friends, whatever. Everybody understand our relationship. And, you know, a lot of times, sometimes I'll just think how my mindset was and just apologize for some of the stuff. Like it's like any exes, like for real. I just sometimes be thinking like, man, I was a fucked up nigga. Like, it just, yeah. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it's messed up, and it wasn't fair either. But I don't know. I can't blame it on nothing. I always, you know, used to say I was young and this and that. Nah, it's just
we just fucked up.
Messed up.
Yeah, we just fucked up. I don't blame, you know, when I did all my shit or whatever, I'm not gonna blame that shit on. I was 20 years old. I was 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? Even though being older helped me mature and all of that stuff, I'm not gonna, you know, say that. But my morality has you know, tipped. I mean, I guess your morality could change too. My morality definitely has changed. I've become, I think, a more moral person, especially after I deconstructed my religion. But yeah, even back then, though, I knew cheating was wrong. It was never like I was like, a man can cheat, but a woman can't. Like, I was always like, man, this shit is fucked up. Like, even when I was doing it, I was like, this is crazy. Like, I need to stop this shit. But I just was like compulsive as fuck and I never did anything to help it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, I never chalked it up to like being a man. I never, like, nothing. I was just like, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And there was nobody there to stop me. And I just kept doing it, you know, until I didn't want to do it anymore.
That's an interesting realm to live in. And as I listen more and more to men have these conversations, like, you realize why it is men do the things they do for so very long. Because being a 19, 20, 21-year-old woman, I remember the just very harsh criticisms around being able to make wise decisions at that young age. Like, I don't know that I've ever heard a woman say outside of like ego, like when you talk to a girl within that age range, like usually it's difficult because she does feel like she's mature and she's all of these things, because people constantly tell girls that. But like that level of morality you still have to have even as a teenage girl. Like you got to be able to know that if you cheat on your high school boyfriend, that that could be a marker on you for the rest of your life. Like it's very interesting to be able to. I know it got to be interesting to be able to live in that space, but
so bring back. You saying bring back shame?
No, I'm not.
That's basically that's what I got from what you just said. BBG she just advocated for bringing back shame. Okay.
Bring back shame for people who shame. I stand firm on that. I've been saying
that. Okay.
No, but it's funny, PPG, that you say that, because I remember I used to say, like, if he cheat on me, I ain't gonna cheat back, or I'm not gonna do it to him back, because like he ain't gonna make me ruin my character. I want to be just like you now, twin. If you cheat, I want to cheat too. The relationship open. I want to be just like you, big fella.
Your character can go from a hero to a villain real fast. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And the last part that I was going to say was,
you can forgive me too. I'm already forgiven.
There you go. A win is a win. But the last part I was gonna say is that because it's interesting watching the shift from when Breadwinner first came up to now, only because like women are constantly talking about these men existing, and as he talked about the friends that he rightfully left behind because they weren't in the right mindset, like I'm definitely not gonna down that part, but like knowing that there was a group of men that he knows of who were still ascribing to like these kinds of ideas, like knowing that you are friends with these kind of men, knowing that these are the kind of men that would encourage you to break up a home and all of this other kind of stuff. Like we consistently hear guys talk about how they don't know them kind of men. How them kind of men, them must be the men you around. Them must be the men you dating. Them gotta be y'all just mad at y'all daddy. And like, I think this is the first time that we've really heard a man like actually fess up to like, nah, my friends was trash. My friends was the ones who was egging me on about that. Like, we know these men exist. It's time that men start acknowledging like, hey, the same men that's doing women wrong is the same niggas y'all going bowling with. Like them not different dudes.
Mm-hmm. Same dudes. It's always like that's why, man. Yeah, I don't say that shit. I don't be saying that like not my friend group. Like I don't say that shit. I really don't, because I got some like I think I got some like stand up guys in my circle of friends. I do. But even I would say the guy who is the most stand up guy, that nigga got problems too. Like I'm just gonna keep it a bean. That nigga got his issues too. He be going through shit too. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm sorry. He be putting people through shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't about to sit up here and defend him. And that is the most stand-up guy I know. Even that nigga got problems.
In the words of my big brother, he ain't no hell of a nigga.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's why y'all will never hear me caping for no men. Like as a group, never. I'll vouch for a man that I know for sure. Like definitely, I'll vouch for a man. Like that's a good man, right? TBA, that's a solid man. I put a little, you know what I'm saying? I put a little bit behind him, not too much. You know what I'm saying? He all right. You know what I'm saying? But you know why? You know why I think he all right? Because of what you say about him. Ain't nothing that he ever said that made me thought he was all right. It's because BPG say he all right, so I'm gonna say he all right, right? The day you say he not, the day I'm gonna be changing my tune. Like, oh shit, I thought he was cool, but shit, I can't argue with her.
But you know what though? I think that is the one thing that I can say about my husband is that he does have a consistent reputation. Like when I had made a post on Facebook some time ago, I think it was for his birthday actually, where I talked about the one line that I said that stood out the most was like, if you don't like him, there's something wrong with you. I had like 50 or so comments of people like, yeah, there's no way that you couldn't like him. Like, he is the most likable person. He's a very loving person. He's a very kind, and like, it would be different to me if it was just me. And I think that that's kind of like that pick me sort of logic. Like, it don't matter, long as he good to me. I don't care how he treat other women. No, I care how he treats other women. Are other women safe around him? Are people's kids safe around him? How do other men feel in proximity to him? Like, if other people don't feel like he's a safe person or a solid person, that nigga's not a solid person. I can't be in a relationship with him. Because if he'll turn on them, he'll turn on me. But he has a consistent reputation for being the kind of person that people can not only depend on, but that people feel safe around, that they feel like they can
they gravitate towards.
Confide in. They do. He is a people person.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him. I don't know anybody that got beef with my husband in real life.
Real life, yeah.
But a lot of dudes can't deal with the fact that they think that somehow money and access to power is going to make people sway their opinions about them, when it's not. It literally just changed where they tell you. Like, they're not telling you to your face. They just telling other people behind your back that you need to watch that nigga because, yeah, he make a lot of money, but he shady.
Yep, definitely. Miss Chrissy Baby said, the same homies encouraging to cheat later try to get, hell yeah, try to get at the exes when the relationship ends. I'm a witness and seen it personally, 100%. She ain't. That's 100%. I'll never forget the day the homie said that he saw my ex girl in the club dancing. He was like, man, she was looking good. I was trying to dance with her. I was like, man, I had to play that shit off. I was like, oh, word, bet, for real. I think my voice might have cracked when that nigga told me that shit. I wanted to get down with that nigga so bad. I was like, nah, you can't get down with no woman.
I'm finna drop on that note, but definitely bring back sword fights. You should have took that.
I did. Look, I ended up pressing him about it, like, but not. It eventually came out that I was mad, and then he was like, man, it's cool. I was just saying. And he like, I don't know. I don't remember, but we ended up squashing it. But yeah, he was trying to fuck with me pretty much.
You should have smacked that nigga with that leather glove.
A duel. I challenge you to a duel. For your insolence, we must go outside and run a fade, sir. That shit was crazy. Michelle, are you there? He was good. He was good.
Hey, what's up?
Chilling.
I just had a question since y'all were on the topic, because, I recently, let somebody go for a lot of reasons, and it wasn't anything ugly, but just it didn't work for me. Right. But there was something we talked about often, and you guys just touched on it. Like, as a man, I feel like I know how women feel, but as a man, like, can men be friends with men who lack integrity in terms of, like, they out there in the streets and they cheating on their girlfriends' wives, they keep, those like bro code secrets, and like, it just was like, it didn't, to me, I don't think that is healthy, right? Because what sets you apart, right? And like, why are you in company with people with this type of like moral compass? So because y'all were just kind of talking about like, you've let friends go for different reasons, blah, blah, blah. But like, can that even exist?
No, I don't think so. Because
okay, I didn't think so. We would have those conversations, and he would always try to set himself apart. While I feel like some of that was true, it was also like, but why are you still in company if you don't get down like this, or you don't approve of this?
So
like, I just don't get that.
So I think that men compartmentalize, the behaviors of other men and themselves. But you know what I'm saying? We compartmentalize that shit. So, and it's not logical, by the way. I want to preface all of this by saying this isn't logical. We say, like BBG said, oh, he ain't never did nothing bad to me. He ain't never fucked me over. Right? He ain't never disrespected me. Yeah, he cheating on his wife. I'm not his wife though. He my boy. He my man 50 grand, right? Like, so men can compartmentalize that. But logically, if you think about it, it's only a matter of time before he betrays you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we just don't. That's just not how we're not taught to view men that way. And also, there's another part of it. If you really had if we had the standards for our friends that we have for our women, we wouldn't have any friends. If men had the same standards, if men had to meet the same threshold that our women have to meet, right? Have morals, not be unscrupulous, have integrity, be consistent, don't lie, be attentive. Because why is the relationship any different, right? Remove smacks from a friendship with the homeboy. Why is the relationship that much different?
I have one comment about that. I saw something today that was saying if a guy if he was 37 and wouldn't be friends with a 22-year-old guy,
yeah.
Date a 22-year-old girl.
Yeah, exactly. Same logic. I don't run none of my friends. I mean, my nephew 26, but that's my nephew. But yeah, I'm not friends with no 20-year-old man. That shit is crazy. That's a kid. Nigga, holla at me, when he 30, 35, and even if I'm 50, yeah, we could kick it. But at a certain level, you know what I'm saying? You got to become a certain, you got to get to a certain level before we gonna really kick it. So it's the same thing. But men, we just compartmentalize that shit, and we don't have those things. Even if to your point, even if that man wasn't that person himself, we want friends, so we're we got to make exceptions, because we know if we didn't make exceptions for these men, that these men wouldn't be in our lives, and it's a bitter pill to swallow as a man. But your friend group, your friends should meet the same standards that you have for a woman, right? And here's something funny, because I like female friends more than I like male friends for that reason, because my female friends treat me very similarly to the way that my wife treats me, minus the romantic part. You know what I'm saying? But they talk to me with respect. We don't yell at each other. They don't call me dumb when we get into a disagreement. They listen to me. They give me good advice. They give me their best advice. They're not trying to be biased. They're not trying to pick sides most of the time. You know what I'm saying? They check up on me. They have my best interest at heart. They don't disappoint me consistently. You know what I mean? That's what my female friends have done for me my whole life. You're one of my female friends, right? You've been consistent. You never disappointed me. You don't disrespect, you know what I mean? All of that stuff. We don't, whatever. We've had discussions and debates and all of that stuff, but it's never been oh man, fucking Eve, she fuck her. You know what I mean? It's never been like that. You never put me down, never disparaged me. So for that reason, I prefer to have female friends. But it's the optics of it is tough. You know what I'm saying? It creates a whole different dynamic in a relationship. I get all of that. So it's hard for me to do that. But I would, in a perfect world, I would prefer to have female friends, right? Well, not in a perfect world, I'll prefer to have male and female friends, right? But in this world, removing all the like I said, the stigmas and all of that shit, men can't be friends with women and da 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 da. Remove all of that from it. I would love women are way better friends than men are. They're just better. They're more fun to talk to. They're more educated. The moral compass is there the majority of the time. It's easier to just find a woman that's just a decent human being. It's really hard to find male friends that are decent human beings. Very difficult. Like I said, I know some stand-up niggas, and when I say that, I'm comparing them to other men. You dig what I'm saying? I'm comparing them to other men. I know some stand-up niggas that, compared to other men, are stand-up guys. But compare them to women, compare that dude to my wife, he a piece of shit.
Right.
Still. And I love him to death. He a whole piece of shit, though.
See, for me, I gotta hang out. See, the friends I talk about, my old friends back in my hometown, I gotta hang out with them in a limited capacity, because it all ends at the same road, right? Even we kind of do the same business. We all flip houses or whatever. I was with him the other day. You know, everybody know I don't drink no more. I used to drink, big drinker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm in that environment. People coming over. You know, it's 4 p.m. People coming over. They got bottles and stuff. Oh, you drink? Are you trying to drink? So the reason why I remove myself from that environment, because I don't want to have to even say no to that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to, like, in the girls they bring around, they usually bring around the girls that's just ready to go. Like, this is the kind of party we used to do. Like, this is what we used to do. They ready to go. So if they see me, he look good, what's up? They start, see, I don't want to be in that situation where I got to go. So I'm usually, my friends, they be like, man, why you always leaving so early? I'm like, oh, man, I got to go do something. Like, you know, I got to go high and by, because it always in the same way. Well, at least for my friend, I'm in my 30s, so they might slow down one day. I don't know, but they always just the type of parties. There's always where the females at.
Yeah. Oh, they gonna slow down. They gonna slow down when they dick stop working. They're gonna be up there like David Banner at 50. And you know, after reflecting on my life, I'm ready to settle down to get me a nice 25-year-old woman and have a baby with. Nigga, you 50.
With a damn belly.
With a gut, nigga. You better go get Angela Bassett or something like that. What the fuck are you talking about? If that woman, hey, you better go get you a woman that's halfway through menopause, nigga. Calm your ass down, bro. Come see. What are you talking about? It's over.
Why don't y'all want to grow up? What is that?
Ain't no incentive.
What is that?
Ain't no incentive.
Like, I got my close friend. He might be in here watching now. My close friend, he's stuck in that environment because he still live there. That's why you might hear some people say, move out of your hometown, right? During COVID, for
not me.
Year, he stopped drinking.
I ain't one of those people. I live in my hometown. I'm from the city.
Or move to the other side of town.
Nah, dude, hey man, I love my city. Everybody know I love my city, man. I don't want to leave this motherfucker. I didn't talk about it today. I'm already like planning to move now. I'm sad about it right now. But yeah, I love my town. I ain't gotta go nowhere. All you gotta do is just not hang out with them niggas.
Right. That was my logic. It was like, if this is not you, if their values don't align, so to speak, quote in quotes, why are you hanging? And of course, it's this sentiment of, oh, we've been boys this long, da da da. And I think about very much what you said, public, like women are wired different, right? Especially as you grow and mature, because it's like, there's plenty of people who I've cut out in my life who don't align or aren't on the same as me. And it's not always like a ugly, foul separation, but it's more of like, I'm in a place in my life, if you're not aligned in a lot of the things that I'm doing and feeling and the direction I'm moving, then like, what's the point? Right? Like, you can be over there with it. We're just on two different kind of planes. But it's disappointing, I guess, is the thing. And especially as men get older, it's like they get older, but they don't mature.
Yeah.
And not at the rate that we're doing.
No, they say men don't fully mature until we 42.
Damn.
That's the first time.
Well, I know a handful who's still acting like they out here like they 28 years old. So that's wild.
42.
That's wild.
42, nigga. What? 42?
Not before.
Damn. Black men, we only live till we 72. That's 60% of your life.
I hear they still in their 60s doing some of the same.
The same shit, bro.
I asked my mom. My mom said she got people in her inbox from high school. I'm like, what? I'm like, you 60 years old and you still got people hitting you up with the same thing, like how we be doing. Like, oh, what you doing? Let me do it.
Hey, stay out your mama business. First of all, that woman, stay out that woman business. You don't know, that grown folk business. She is not one of your little friends, sir. You stay out that lady business.
It's different ones in reverse, right?
Go ahead, Taylor.
Oh, I said it seems different when it's in reverse, right? I mean,
it seems different. What?
It seems different when it's in reverse. Like,
when
the woman's older and the guy's younger.
When the woman's older and the guy's younger? No. Well, no. I think it's all gross. What the fuck? I don't like older. I don't like. Hey, look, I have this is what I think that I think the law should be this. I think before the age of 25, you shouldn't be able to date a person that's more than 5 years older than you. So if you're 20, the oldest person you could date is a 25-year-old. If you are 20, 23, you shouldn't be able to date no 30-year-old. The fuck is you doing dating a 30-year-old? What you doing dating a 35-year-old? I think the age of consent, they talking about making it go lower. The age of consent should be 25. Like, what are we talking about? People be kids, man. 20-year-old. Damn, that shit scared me. 20-year-olds are kids. Children still.
I'm gonna disagree with you, public, but
No, but
what? Hold on, wait.
You only know that when you get some age and you mature. Because at 42, yes, my 20-year-old self was very much a child.
A kid.
In so many ways. Yeah, like, that's just across the board. I don't care what nobody say.
Wait, Breadwinner, why you disagree with that?
I don't know. I disagree.
Tell me, hey man. Hey, Backstreet Boy said, tell me why.
I'm 9 years older than her.
Say what again? Say that again?
I'm 9 years older than my wife. My wife is 24. I'm 33.
Oh.
Ugh. I mean, damn. Congratulations. I'm sorry. Nigga, what? That's some nasty shit, fam. I ain't gonna even hold you. That's crazy. I can't do it, brother. I'm sorry. I gotta judge you on that one. That's crazy. That's wicked work. A 24-year-old?
When you take her age under 18 and then equate that to whatever age you would have been. So if she was 15, like, well, her frontal lobe is like, has it developed yet?
25. 25, they say. I got it. Okay. Look.
I think it depends on the mental capacity of the person that
it don't matter. Well, wait, I got, you know what's crazy about this? So I did a video on this, and it was Oskino that used to be from The Rock, right? Oskino and Sparks, if y'all remember that, if you old enough. Oskino and Sparks used to rap with Jay-Z, and he was on DJ Vlad, and he was defending R. Kelly. And Vlad said, and I quote, he said, why wouldn't R. Kelly just mess with an 18-year-old? Because what's so different about an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old? And I said, exactly. That's the point. Like, I hate that because something is legal, motherfuckers act like it means that it's right. It don't make no sense. What is the difference between a 16, a 17, a 18, a 19, or 20 year? What the fuck is the difference? It ain't that much of a I'm not saying there's no difference, but it is. The difference is slight, especially between a 17, an 18, a 19, and a 20-year-old. They are essentially the same person. And me at 42, I will tell you this right now. Most 30-year-old people I talk to me sound like 20. They sound like kids. Like 30-year-olds. I'm like, y'all are like fucking kids. And that's no disrespect.
Yep.
I'm only 12 years older than them. It don't seem like that much of a difference, but I be talking to them like, what? What are y'all talking? Like, what are you talking about, bro? This is some weird shit. My niece is about to be 30. I talk to my niece still feels like my niece to me. And my niece is smart. She ain't no dummy. She ain't no 30-year-old dumb. She's a smart woman. But she about to be 30, and I be talking to her, and I'm like, yeah, you still feel like my niece. Like, maybe when she, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe when I'm like 60 and she like 45 or something like that, then I don't think it'll feel like that. But like 42 and that shit don't, that's why that shit's just, it's weird. It's a weird thing. You said, you hold on, wait, you 33, your wife 24. When did you meet your wife? Because that means y'all had to start dating when she was 20, 21?
No, we got married my story is interesting, but we got married a year ago, so it'll be exactly
okay. So 20. Oh, was y'all blind?
Like after 3 months.
It was. Oh, okay.
Wasn't no dating or nothing. You know.
It was arranged.
No. I wasn't arranged.
Oh, it
wasn't no like dating, like girlfriend, boyfriend, long term type stuff. Because
it wasn't arranged.
I'm very religious, right? I'm very religious.
It was deranged. It wasn't arranged.
To me, like if I was 24 and she was 24, and I still had the same mindset I had when I was 24, we wouldn't be together. Like where she is from, because she's not from America, but where she is from, it is normal for girls her age to date older guys because guys start earning money. They can actually support a family.
That's not. Where's she from? What country?
Ethiopia.
Figured. Sir, that's not why they start dating guys early. They start dating guys early because in Ethiopia, they live in an extremely patriarchal and oppressive society where women and girls don't have rights. And you, no, 100%.
I spent 6 months there recently.
Yeah, I know. That don't mean you are a man. Of course, you wouldn't say that. I'm telling you this is a well-documented thing. They have child brides there. Still. It may be illegal, but they still do it. It's 12-year-old girls getting married off to 40, 50-year-old men. I had a woman on here from Ethiopia. She said I was trans, by the way. That was one of the funniest lines. If y'all remember that line, E, was you in that line when she said she asked me was I trans? That shit was crazy. She asked me was I a trans man. I was like, what? Damn, that was a funny ass night, man. I wish she came back. But anyways, yeah, bro. Nah, this shit. That's an extremely oppressive and repressive society. And yeah, bro, you might have preyed on that woman. That's like sex trafficking, low key. Taking a woman from Ethiopia.
Man, come on, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, brother, breadwinner. Hey, man. Hey, bro. I gotta tell you something, my nigga. I'm not. You know that dude? He was like, oh, he like a yes man. I'm not like a yes man. I'm the opposite of that. I'm gonna tell you the thing you need to hear. I ain't trying to break up your happy home, but I'm gonna tell you, as person to human to human, player to player, pimp to pimp, that's some predatory shit. What you did to me, I think you're a predator. Personally, I think it's been that you could dress it up however you want to. You could like try to make it like whatever you want to say. That is very predatory for you to have gone to another country where the women are so oppressed economically that they don't have many options. Go there, essentially buy a wife because you paid a dowry, and then you bring her back to America. I think that is sex trafficking, personally, and it ain't new. That's an old thing.
I didn't know anything about the country, so I genuinely met her. I wasn't looking for females or a woman, a wife out of the country or anything, right? I wasn't even looking at the time. It's just
didn't just happen, brother. Come on.
Start talking through Instagram or whatever, but because I have no problem getting women here in America. I was in a relationship that year. The crazy part is that year, and then that ended. I was like 3 years, ended that, and
you didn't even give yourself no time to heal up. You was in a 3-year relationship, and you met your wife and got married to her in 3 months. Wicked work.
Yeah, it's
come on, bro. You know, breadwinner. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. You know this shit that's a lot, fam. That's a lot, brother.
So can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
So is she mature or are you immature?
Both.
No, I don't think neither. I don't think she's mature. I don't think I'm immature. So it sounds like if I said she's mature, I'm immature. I don't think.
How mature can a 24-year-old be?
I think the 9-10 years is such a.
It's like different in a different country. Like it's different than the West. It's just different. Even the kids is like you can walk the streets. Like you say, it's an oppressive country, right? There's poor kids or whatever. You see kids operating like adults because they have to in some capacity because. Either they got to work 18 hours a day, asking people for money. Them kids ain't playing. They not jumping around like other little kids.
But you're proving my point. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. A country where kids have to work, sir, proves exactly my point. So you got a woman.
No, she from a well-off family. Their family is well off. Like
I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying I'm talking about I'm talking about
my circumstance. That's all.
I know, but we're talking about the system
context.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't remove. You cannot isolate your situation. You can't do that. The reason why it is accepted in that country is because of the conditions of the country. So the kids not working is connected to the young women being sold off to men, older men that don't have no. Why not get a 30-year-old? Why not get a 29-year-old even? Like, why are you getting a 23-year-old woman? You already ruined, brother. You already ruined a 20-year-old woman. You want another one? Like, let them women live, bro. Get you a 30-something-year-old woman who can keep up with you mentally.
I don't think there's no mental difference in our relationship. Like, it's...
Then you got to be immature then.
There's a lot that can happen in 10 years in terms of growth and expansion and elevation. Hopefully, not everybody, but like typically, yes. So,
hey, that's scary.
Because there's a 9-year difference.
That's scary. I would be scared to be with a woman that was 10 years younger than me at that age.
At 24, I wouldn't have been at the same mental capacity as her at 24.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm saying, or what he, to piggyback on what he is saying, I'm saying that I would be afraid, I would be concerned to date a 20-something-year-old woman at 30 plus years, because there is a high likelihood that woman is going to grow up and be somebody different in 10 years. It's almost guaranteed. It is almost guaranteed. Like I'm afraid of that. Like I would be deathly afraid of that. Like that's not like, yeah, I don't know. Nancy said for removing the age gap, man, he's gross. They put 10 on his head. Damn. They don't like that shit, breadwinner.
What does that mean if they put money in?
To drop you, it's 50 to drop you. They put 10 on your head though. They yeah, you don't. Yeah, man. That's some wicked shit. Miss Chrissy Baby said, being a woman that was married in a relationship young, over time, I started to resent and hate the fact he took my youth. That happens all the time. I hope you good to that woman. You better be a man. You better, man, oh man.
I've never been married, but that's why I feel like now knowing what I know, it's like why women and men, they wait to get married. Like, don't get married so young, because there's so much to learn about yourself and things change. And so when people get married young, I feel like there's so much you don't know, and people start growing at different rates in different directions, and things fall apart.
Yep.
When you know more of who you are and your feet are more on the ground, like, you know, you have more of a base to like get through certain things that, you know, come up in relationships, but also like maybe there's a more of a chance of you choosing someone you're more aligned with anyway. But, you know, I don't know. I've not been married. It's just, married young was always weird to me anyways. But even now more so, it's just like, what do you know?
People aren't really getting married nowadays. But they playing house. Like I could say me and my son's mom, we played house for 10 years. We basically could have said, like, sometimes I used to, when we first break up, when I used to talk to certain people, they'd be like, oh yeah. I'd be like, yeah, that used to be my wife or whatever, or that is my wife. You know, you get in certain work settings, you're like, oh, this is my wife, because you can't, you know, you feel a little embarrassed about being with somebody for so long and all this other stuff. That's just what
I can't stand niggas that say they girlfriends is their wives. That shit be pissing me off. I'll be like, no, she's not, sir. Stop.
It's the same, like, to me, it's just the same capacity. It's either, if my advice would be, then
why didn't you marry her?
I had a daughter, real advice would be, don't date until you 26, 27. Because the niggas you're gonna be dating, they not on the same thing, right? Or date somebody older. And I'm not saying dramatically older, 40s, 50s, or whatever.
30s.
Date somebody mature. Date somebody that's
dating somebody in their 30s is crazy, bro. At your age.
That's not cool. Does your wife work?
No, she don't work.
Yeah, she just got over here. Shit. You got to get that work visa.
I've never, most people, even my son's mom, she didn't work when I was with her. So it's just, you can work. She can work if she wants to. It's just,
I feel I'm a little afraid for this woman.
Why?
Because she put a lot of trust in you, brother.
I mean, every single one of her friends, she got a big group of friends. They're all married, and all of them, the age range is 8 years. Age gap is 8 years to, 10.
I know, but that doesn't change anything.
He was I was like, that looked like her dad. I met a dude, went down there for her graduation. I was like, man, that looks like her dad. No, that's her husband. I'm like, dang, she look old. Like,
but that don't. But that doesn't.
I don't look old.
But that doesn't change the. That doesn't change the fact though. Like that doesn't. Like I know that's their culture. Doesn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? Like I would definitely argue that. Like I don't care. Like this is not one of those things where it's like that's just what they believe in. Like it's really not. It's really immoral.
Opinion based. I don't think it's
no. It's actually based in science. That's what I'm saying. Like their brains are literally not fully developed. Your brain is fully developed. You have an advantage over that woman. You also have a financial advantage because older people typically make more money. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it is not an opinion. Like it is a actual factual. Like it is a real thing. That you have an advantage over this woman, and that's and she has to put a lot of trust in you. She has to rely on you for everything. Like, man, yeah, bro.
But typically, whenever people talk about kind of the negatives in the situation, that's when it's with a bad person, right? When somebody talk about submission, like with the man or whatever, they typically go to like the extreme cases where the man, or it could be most cases, I don't know, but it be cases where the man is actually not a good person. Right. If I was who I used to be,
what makes you a good person?
There would be.
But what makes you a good person, though?
Huh?
What makes you a good person?
I mean, I'm just like, how do you want me to quantify that? Like,
I don't know. You brought it up. You said if I wasn't a good person, you obviously think you're a good person. So what makes you a good person?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a practicing Muslim, man.
That definitely don't make you a good person.
When I say like practicing, like,
I would say, especially to women, I would say that would make you a bad person on GP. Any Abrahamic religion, if you are a devout follower of an Abrahamic religion, I already know you are not good to women because they aren't good to women.
That's another opinion I could disagree with.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
any religion, if you're following it correctly, you know.
And what does your religion teach about women? What does it say?
What does it teach about
women, about the dynamics? Is your woman supposed to submit to you?
Yes. But I also believe that I submit to her as well.
I don't think
it's an equal. It's an equal partnership.
So right? It's not submission then. That's what I'm saying. Because that's not what submission looks like. Right?
No, to me, that's what it looks like. For me,
no, I mean, in the most literal sense of the concept, that's not what it looks like. If you're like, hold on, I'm looking at it like this. So let's say you were in we talk about like subs and doms, right? Okay. Subs and doms, you get that concept, right?
Right.
A sub cannot be a dom, and a dom cannot be a sub. That's not how the dynamics play out. So if your woman is submissive to you, you don't submit to her as well. She submits to you. Right? If there's a dominant person and then there's a submissive person. So there's automatically an imbalance of power in that relationship. And religion, especially the Abrahamic religions, reinforce that ideology. And I know that because I know that that's what the Quran says about the dynamics. I already knew the answer. That's the thing about religion. Is like you already know, because all you gotta do is read it. And you read it, it's like, all right, that's what they believe. So it's not really like an opinion-based thing. It's like that's what they believe. Right? Same thing with Christianity. I was a Christian, I was a devout Christian. Christianity teaches men to be misogynistic. Christianity, the whole religion, Christianity and Islam, both rooted in misogyny. I think the whole religion at its core is about misogyny and the patriarchy. Before anything, I think that is the number one thing that all three, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, I think all three at their core, the number one thing that they want to push, the number one thing that those religions want to push is the patriarchy. Number one, first and foremost. And then there's other things that it pushes around it, right? It pushes like slavery. It justifies wealth inequality, all types of other stuff. But the number one thing it pushes, the way that you get to those places is you start off with the patriarchy, and then they build on there. So yeah, I don't know, brother. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. What does it say about physically abusing your wife?
No, there's nothing on physical abuse. I know where you probably can go with it, where, there's nothing about physical abuse.
What do you mean there's nothing about physical abuse?
actually harming your wife, like to a point. I don't want to get into a religious debate.
I mean, I'm not. This is not a debate. I'm not debating you on it. I'm asking you, what does it say about physically abusing your woman? Is it okay with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not 100% sure because I'm probably, I'm 2 years deep in the religion.
Okay.
And, I'm studying, so
yeah,
I don't want to misquote anything or misguide anybody.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was just checking. Abby said that man is a good example of why, if she can have it, a woman's autonomy and financial independence is priceless. Love from Australia. Appreciate you, Abby. Salt said, so we're supposed to believe you would tell your daughter not to date until 26, but your whole wife is 24. Sir, bye. Add this to the pot. That's 20 on his head. Or 15. Sorry. Osa says, here is 5 on Breadwinner. You married someone in 3 months, had a whole girlfriend for 10 years. This is the perfect storm for you to abuse. His girlfriend he had just broke up with was it was 3 years, right? Breadwinner, 3 years?
Yeah, my previous one was 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
My baby mom was from 16 to 26. So.
God damn. Wait. So wait, hold on, wait. So you went from 16 to 26, and then you went and you 33. Okay, never mind. I'll take it back. Okay. So you had a little time in between. Okay. Miss Chrissy Baby said, I am an ex-Muslim. I know exactly what's going on. Oh, I can't. Assalamu alaikum. Damn, I'm glad I was able to read that. Another 10 on the Predator. That is 25. That's 25, man. I think. Hold on, 30. That's 30. That's 30. That's 30.
If they want me to get out of here, I can leave.
They don't. If they wanted to, they'll drop the whole fitting. So they want to hear you, but they just want it to happen slowly. Converted to Muslim, and his girlfriend left him a year later. That is. Hold on. Wait. Is that what happened? Because you went in for 3. You said you've been practicing for 2. So.
Wait. Is that what happened? Because you went in for 3. You said you've been practicing for 2. Hold on.
Yeah. That seems like that. Hold on. Somebody clock that shit. Clock that T.
Did I fix it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I don't mind sharing my story. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm an open book.
Bet.
But it just my ex, she was a bartender, so we used to party a lot. We partied a lot, did everything, and I got sick of that stuff. So I did gravitate towards Islam, and I stopped drinking, and I stopped doing a lot of stuff that I used to do, and I basically, I remember the last thing I said to her, I was like, when she married me, like, is that something she would consider in the future? She wasn't trying to give up the lifestyle she was living. She was the same age as me. We both same age, 33 years old. And, or 30.
At the time,
31, 32, I don't know. One of the ages, but yeah. So basically she didn't want nothing apart what I had going on. So I had to get out of there.
I want you to address this one because I think this is a really good question. Saul said, so we're supposed to believe you would tell your daughter not to date until she's 26, but your wife is 24. Because that is contradicting. You know that.
No, I was just saying numbers. I wasn't saying I'm just saying I would tell my daughter to wait until the men are more mature. So, around, if she want to date around her age. So whatever that looked like,
You did say, you did say date older.
For experience, I didn't wake up, like I said, I didn't wake up until, about 24, 25. I didn't not wake up I just stopped wanting to do, all the bullshit. You know?
Do you think women and men are equal?
No.
In what ways aren't we equal?
Physical, mental. Women are mentally mature. I feel like, and I'm just speaking from experience, what I've been through.
Yeah.
And people around me, we all had at one point good women, right? I can say my baby mom was a good woman. I got friends that had good women. But we all was mentally just childish. Like, we weren't serious. Like, these women were ready to settle down and give us their all. And we basically just was dogs.
Yep.
So
I agree.
That's what I was like, man, like, I would never, like, a 21 dating a 21-year-old, like, what is that man need to grow. He need to go make his money. He need to go get himself right spiritually, mentally, physically, and then come to that woman, go take care of her. He can take care of her spiritually. He can take care of her physically in all aspects.
Yeah. So so you think men and women aren't equal, but that we could be equal even if they're more mature mentally, but we're more mature physically, then that could, you know what I mean? That's a balance. It doesn't mean that every attribute has to be the same. It's just, we're balanced, right? Like, they're smarter than we are and we're bigger than they are. So, right. But when I was more,
think they equal, like, not unequal as in like they beneath us. Like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. They're not beneath us though, right?
No.
Okay. And if they're not, and in the household, then who is the leader of the household?
Like, who's the leader of the household?
Yeah, who's the head of the household?
The man.
So they are, yeah. So they are beneath us, right?
No.
What?
But a woman controls the household. She makes the house a home.
No, that's not. That doesn't make. No. That's not. No. That's not.
When you say household, are you talking about actual house? Or are you talking about, like,
I'm talking about y'all set up, like you and your wife, or me and my wife, or whatever the case may be, right? So if you are the leader, if you are the head of the household, then she is behind you. She's beneath you because you are the head. That's what the head is.
I won't say beneath me. She's behind me.
Either however you want to put it, in a line, on a pedestal, on a whatever, she is behind you. She is lesser than.
If you was to make a pyramid, you know, God would be at the top.
Yep.
Husband would be next. The wife would be next, and then the children.
The children, yeah, that's a hierarchy. So that means the people at the bottom. So if let's build a pyramid, because our society is a pyramid, similar hierarchy to the religious hierarchy, right? God, right? Okay, cool. But our hierarchy is white people are at the top, right? And then everybody who looks like white people, it just goes And then the further you get away from whiteness, the lower you are at the bottom. And does that not show itself in society? Does that not show up as oppression in society? Because when you're at the bottom of that power structure of that pyramid, you instantly become oppressed, right? Because people are crunching down on you, right? So by your own admission, women are beneath men.
Abuse of power causes oppression. Like, if I was abusing my power as a husband, if I wasn't allowing my wife to do whatever she wants, or restricting her from things that are like basic necessities, that would be.
So what power? So what power do you have in your household since you're the head of household? What power do you have that she doesn't?
What power do I have that she doesn't? I don't know. I gotta think about that. Like, when it comes to, like, she follow my guidance when it comes to, like, decision making.
In what way? Pertaining to what?
Just whatever it is. Just whatever. If I feel like something is, like, unsafe, if I be like, okay, we not going over here tonight, right? Then that's what it is. Right? She trusts my guidance. She trusts me enough to go off my guidance, that I am making a beneficial decision for the both of us.
Does she make those kind of decisions too? Like, when things come up, or is it just defaulted to you? Like, oh, I'm coming to you because you're the head. Or does she also have that flex to be able to make decisions for the family?
Also, answer that question and add this to it. You said that you believe you and her are equally mature. So why are you making decisions and both of you guys are mentally equal?
You just spoke about the hierarchy of the religion. You know?
I know, but so okay. But answer E's question. I'm sorry. So does she get to make those same decisions?
Yeah, she make decisions. Like, she might just ask me, like, she asked me, I want to go to Dubai next month. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Well, she's asking you.
Is that an example of a decision?
No. She's asking you, can we go somewhere? That's not a decision. What do you go to? Like, what do you go to her for? What do you go to her for? Like, what decisions are you bringing to her? Like, hey, I need your guidance on this. I need you to chime in on this.
Decisions of the household.
Like, be specific. Like what?
Inside the actual home.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
It could be like, what kind of couch we're gonna get or something.
Oh, like, she gets to pick out the furniture.
I think about top of the head. Like,
yeah.
I would have to. I'm not a witty, quick thinker. I have to think in depth before I say a lot of stuff because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Well, I think. No. I think the thing is that the fact that you haven't thought about it in depth yet says a lot. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you aren't thinking about these things in depth with the person that you're currently married to is very telling in and of itself. Wouldn't you agree? Like, shouldn't what are you thinking about in depth if not stuff like this? Right?
I'm thinking about leading my family, right? And like I said, spiritually, financially, physically, mentally. That's what I think about. I'm always thinking about improving, being the best version of myself. And
isn't that a lot for one person? Like, wouldn't it be, to me, like, my logic has always been like,
two hands are better than one.
Partnership.
Yeah.
So like, shouldn't those kinds of things be shared? I would imagine it would take whatever stress that could be connected to having to make all those big major decisions, right? And in the same way as whatever household duties and things that she takes care of in the home, like, it also being shared. Like, I feel like a lot of men just want, like, you guys get caught up in like these titles and like, but don't really know or can articulate what it actually like looks like.
Yep.
It's like if
I got it.
It's almost like you just want to be.
They want the title.
You want to be dads to adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, instead of like, if these are two adults in a home, like, why can't it be like, okay, like, I imagine marriage is a partnership. Relationship is partnership. Friendships are partnerships. So like, it's just a weird thing. It's like you guys can never materialize in like realness of like what a leader and the boss is. Like, you just say you are.
I'm the leader.
Because your religion says so. It doesn't make sense.
I'm the leader, but I haven't thought about what it means to actually lead. And then, I think that's the weirdest thing. But Breadwinner, I appreciate you coming up, man. They paid to drop you. We did it, Joe.
Being 9 years older than your wife is always going to be weird to me. I don't give a damn
Wicked.
what nobody say.
Wicked. I do appreciate him. You wanted to, you can come back anytime, brother. You can pay the $100 and come back up tonight. You can come back tomorrow when the live start over again. Ain't no hate, brother. Everything I said to you, everything I'm saying now, I said it to your face. So I ain't dropped you and talking shit about you. I think I already thought everything about you before you dropped. Ain't no shade, no tea, man. Ain't nothing personal. Carmen said, can't be real because dogs stay winning. I'ma put another 2 on a nice guy. Sir, you don't know the Sarah about the surah about disciplining your wife. Yeah, I read about that. That's why I was asking him, what does it say about disciplining your wife? Tawana said, this is for ruining that girl's life. He converted to please her family and is hiding behind a religion to appear like he's changed. He's just an average nigga with a scout beanie on now. Damn good. Not a goddamn, not shaming the Koofy. Abby said, this sucks. He's so ill-equipped to be a partner. All right.
It didn't sound like, I mean, it was like he sounded like he meant well, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right? And it just also, to me, he didn't sound like he had the maturity that he thinks he did. He does.
Yeah.
You know, like, he still sounded very, like, young just in his thought process. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know.
He didn't sound like he wasn't the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely wasn't the worst we've seen. Skeet Illy and those dudes and the other dude that was up here, way worse. But yeah, he definitely he needs a little bit more time in the oven. You know what I'm saying? To cook, because it ain't all the way. But E, I appreciate you coming up. I'm about to I'm about to do my thing and end this thing. Hey man, I really do appreciate y'all, man. Bang the cash out one time. Keep the live alive, please. We need the support. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the live, all the old subs, all the new subs, everybody that hit the super chat. You know, my YouTube people be holding me down big time. Tawana, Teresa, Mads, no edit said it, Shramps, Alexa, Tan Thres, Reese Skyler, Noonie Noon, Metal Kisses, Anthony, Alexa, Abby, Saul, Osa, CJ, Ama. Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. We got over 200,000. We was on for 3 hours. I appreciate y'all staying up late on the East Coast and in the Midwest. It's, it's 10, 11, 12 o'clock where y'all at, man. Y'all really fuck with your boy, man. I love it. I love it. I really do. Yeah. What was what? Hold on. What you be asking, Lennox? What was the high and the low? What's the peak and the peak and the pit? What was the peak and the pit of the live? That's what I like that question. What was the peak and the pit of the live? I'm curious. Y'all put it in the chat. What was the peak and the pit of the live? Right, Gene? That'd be cool. Empower said pit, that lady yelling. And that was early. Damn, we started off with the pit. The pit was Dr. Julio running away. I don't know why he left. I was about to let him talk. Pit was dude with 11 kids. Damn. Skeet Italy. The peak was in the pit. They said the peak was the pit. Fuck. Skeet Illy was the peak. BPG was the peak. I agree. Peak converted breadwinner. What did we convert breadwinner to? I don't think we converted breadwinner. Peak finding out dude was a passport, bro. That was fun. Lived it was the peak. Oh yeah, if you missed the first hour. Pit calling pub feminine for literacy. Oh my God, man. The attacks with the feminine is funny to me. That shit'll never get old. Don't be feminine, fam. Come on, bruv. Be honest. I am. Lived it was the peak and the pit. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Peak, breadwinner villain origin story. The overseer was the pit. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Wait, Sharon, what was that? The peak or the pit? When I told y'all that lady called me a trans man, what was that? The peak or the pit? Y'all wasn't there for that live. That shit was crazy. If I could find that live, I would just tell you what live to go watch, because that whole live was crazy. But that part in particular was wild. I don't remember what live it was in. It's on my YouTube page for sure. I just don't know what live it was in. That live was fucking crazy. I would spin the block on that live if I could. I would watch that live right like tomorrow. I would watch the whole live again. That live was funny as shit. A Muslim passport, bro, is nasty work. You already know how that go. Subjecting y'all to my Thanksgiving was pit. You deserve paprika in your macaroni and cheese at least. Pit, Skeet, and Donnie Diapers wanting to be besties with Puff. I don't know why they always want to be my friend. Peak was when I learned Pub was a trans man. Oh, man. I guess masculinity is displayed in numbskullery. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Smoked paprika is top tier. Y'all tripping if you don't know nothing about that. Pick your nails not being polished. They coming back. I'm just waiting on my shit to get healed up. They still scratched up. My shit's still growing funny. They're not growing evenly. You know, I'm a little scared now. Damn pub. I did not know you were trans. Me either. Shit, I found out. Public the Transformer. I just found out that night. I didn't know. Folks, if I can remember anything else besides I don't know where it was at. I didn't put it in the headline of the live. It was just a part. It was embedded in a live. It was just the crazy ass part of a live. You found it, Deja? You found the live? What's the title of the live? Tell us if you know it. I'll put it in the chat. I'll tag it. Sally Hansen nail hardener. Okay. Pick the bruh from London yapping. Yeah, that was bad. Oh man, that was wicked work. Take pregnancy pills for nail growth. Absolutely not. Prenatal pills have all types of side effects. I will pass. I'll just take the stuff that's in there. I think it's the keratin, right? Keratin's for nails, right, babe? Biotin. Biotin's for nails. Keratin too, though. Keratin's for eyesight. Never mind. Yeah. I'll just say we got biotin pills, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we got biotin pills. I'll take those. I need to step on my vitamin game. Appreciate you, Julie. Hey, y'all. We did it.